that's good.
All right. Good evening.
You forgot the third, all right.
I did. I'm not Matthew McConaughey, so I'm not gonna go all right.
You just did.
Yeah. What's up, William? How are you? Glad to see you're here. We're building your traffic cone orange Vault 45 tonight. That's what I'm going with. I'm calling it traffic cone orange, by the way. Very intense, but I do like it.
At least it's not neon orange.
It is not, although it does look it on stream.
It does.
But it's not. The camera just picks up so much brightness compared to like this. So, Camburger's here. What's going on? He says that orange pops.
That's one thing to say.
Yeah, we're gonna build the aluminum bolt for you and your board. So we're just gonna do double work because I need to start getting some boards back to William because we have the South Carolina meetup on March 4th, and he's gonna need his boards in time. So
you only got like 36 left, right?
Yeah, something like that. I can send him back a few after tonight. Can send back the Vault, the D40, and his two MB44s, so we can get those going, which is good.
What colors did he get?
He has green and black. Yep. And the D40 was dark blue, navy blue. It looked nice, and we'll get you. So we'll get you some of those back for sure by the time the meetup rolls around. Dan will be there. He's gonna come with me.
I'll tag along.
Pretty sure Swishy's coming with, which is good too. So we have a nice little crew there. Nice little Atlanta crew.
Dude, your mouse mat looks great on this.
Thank you. Yeah, I love this mat. And it's like still really good condition. Like I barely yeah. It was worth it. I grabbed it off of KLC Playground on Instagram. Those guys always have like extras of like the hot artisan mats and whatnot. And well, I've always wanted the off card mat, so I finally got it, which is exciting.
Who was it? KLC?
KLC Playground. Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do for a minute.
Yeah, go for it. They're awesome. So yeah, I'm super excited. Tonight should be fun. We're gonna Milmax both, which is hilarious because I think I told you. Did you want the hot swap bolt originally or no?
It didn't matter to me.
Okay, well, in retrospect, we should have gotten the hot swap for Dan, but part of the reason we're going to do Milmax tonight is because he has the broken in creams, and I did not get a chance to lube them and spring swap them, so I was like, well, I'm not going to put shitty switches permanently into your board, even though mine was soldered. I did do this off stream, by the way. I just wanted to have a chill build, and so I did it off stream. It is a nice board. It does take some sound tweaking, in my opinion, so it's got tape mod and some new foam in there.
Is it like new metal?
New metal, yeah. New foam, yeah. So I'm pretty happy with it though. I really am. Yeah, everybody loves the desk mat, Icono. Everybody does the off-card desk mat. I'd never seen them for sale anyway, so I was happy to pick it up. I think I'll pay like $35. It was cheap, and it's the rough texture too. It's the good texture, you know, not the super smooth. Yeah. See, yeah, you can touch it, which is pretty cool. So, let's pull out the bolt. I don't want to waste too much time because I know how long it takes to Milmax a little bit here.
I'm gonna let you do the honors here.
Okay, yeah. I love Jackie's packaging, by the way.
It's so good.
You gotta show that off too. His sleeve, like it came with a.
It's so professional.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's the right
sleeve.
word, but it's having branding on your packaging, having branding on your everything. It's just it makes it look so good.
Yeah. Icono, I follow KLC Playground on Instagram, and they usually have like extras of group buy stuff. They do desk mat runs and other things, so I would follow them. And
are they mainly an artisan?
Yeah, mostly artisan stuff. They do keyboards and shit. Jackie's packaging is very good too, by the way. Like, I'm assuming you already pulled. Yeah, you already pulled this out. Yeah,
I had to look at it.
Yeah, his packaging is solid. Ooh, this is nice.
I'm super happy with it. Well,
beige, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
Here, you want to do one?
Yeah, here, I'll do that. We'll give you your sleeves and stuff, and like I said, we're gonna put different feet on yours because this is nice. I like this beige. Come on, camera. Uh oh, camera decided not to autofocus anymore. Oh, camera, come on. Oh man, you got really sharp edge. Are mine that sharp on mine? Yeah, they are. Okay, wow. You went with the silver weight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which looks nice. Is this not focusing? Oh.
No,
No, I don't think it is. Okay. And then I went with the rainbow.
Which looks fantastic with purple.
Oh, you got your fingerprints on there, homie.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, it's your fault.
Should have put gloves on.
There we go. All right, yeah. So rainbow with the purple. I went purple. You went beige. I like yours. Yours is smooth. Mine's anode purple. He said this was B-stock, right?
Yes.
I didn't see anything wrong with it.
Jackie's a good guy then.
Okay, yeah, I'll just take it. You went with the palm plate. Did you get case foam or plate foam?
I
don't know if you did or not. I don't see it. Oh wait, yeah, you did. You got plate foam.
Pretty sure I told him.
Yep.
Just the same.
We got the same
for
build,
both
right?
ours.
Yeah, we got the
different
same
colors,
build.
and then
Yep.
you got the weights for the different colors.
Yeah.
But everything else is the same.
And then yeah, these are super nice. This beige is really really nice. So we're building that. We're gonna build the traffic cone orange Vault 45 tonight. We're gonna mil-max both of these, which is great. Reimer with the sub, by the way. He resubbed tier 1 for 9 months in a row. 9 total. He says, "Heyo." Thank you, Reimer. I appreciate
enough for
that.
a baby.
Yeah, it is. That's pregnancy length. So, thank you, Reimer. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm excited. So, like I said, I don't want to spend a ton of time wasting everybody else's time. We're gonna
Stop talking.
take this apart. I'm gonna show everybody the inside of the bolt because the bolt is really cool. I like it. It's a neat board.
I'm so glad you told me about. I guess LazyDesigners. I know it's just Jackie, right?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because for those of you who don't know, we went out to lunch about a month ago, and you had said something like, "I really want like an Alice style board, right?" And you're like, "Is there anything in stock?" And I think I was like trying to think. I was like, "Man, what's out there right now?" This entire stream is a waste of time. It's why we're here. Thanks, Tears.
He's not wrong.
He's not. But we were out to lunch. You're just like, "I want an Alice style board." We're trying to think what's in stock, and I was like, "I'm pretty sure Jackie has bolts in stock, like aluminum bolts." And we looked it up, and he
had just refreshed it.
He just refreshed it, and then I was like, "You know what? I want one." I really wasn't in a position to buy a board, but I did anyway.
I help people make
poor financial decisions. Yeah. And so you bought one. We saved on shipping, I think, right?
Did
he hook you up on shipping?
I mean,
It was like $45 or something like that.
Okay. I told him that's what we were doing.
Yeah, it came in the same box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, he hooked us up on shipping, which is great, and we both have bolts now. So
you sent him a message first.
Yeah, and he didn't answer.
He didn't respond. So then I sent him one like a few days later and said, "Hey, Hedgie sent you a message. I don't know if you got it. Do you have any more in stock?" He's like, "Oh, I didn't get the message, and I'm all out of stock right now. I'm doing inventory next week." And I was like, "Ah, man, we missed it." And then he I guess recounted his inventory, and he had one B stock.
Yep.
Purple, and I think he said he had a beige. So the fact that we got both of these,
the ones we wanted.
Yeah.
And again, it's not really B stock. Like it really isn't.
Yeah. He sent me a message. He's like, "I got one B stock." I was like, "Okay, what's?" He sent pictures though. I sent to you, but I was like, I
didn't care. Jackie's a good guy.
It's been quite the experience. I know you and I have talked about being able to get things in stock, or at least very short lead times.
Yep.
I mean, it's getting harder and harder to justify certain group buys.
Yeah.
I understand a lot of them, but
well, I think a couple of us are trying to change that for now, right?
Yeah.
I think there's some things I'm working on. As I said, I'm very excited about a certain stream. So, oh yeah, that's right, William. We'll talk about that. Thank you for the reminder. We will talk about that. But yeah, I think there's a certain stream I'm very looking forward to. Hopefully in mid-March, right before the middle of March. We'll see. Timing's going to be tight, so we'll see how that goes.
I want to make a pun, but I'm not going to.
Please don't. Yeah, like I said, I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes, and I'm very, very excited. So, Dan wasn't kidding about the shirt. No, he wasn't, Veritas.
No, I kind of wanted to get rid of all these shirts, but I kept one.
My man outshines me on my own stream.
I don't have all the branding shirts and hoodie hats, so.
I do need to get you a beanie so when you come on stream you can wear one. Which, by the way, I went with the haircut. I'm like skin fade right now, which is awesome. So
grown up.
Gnarly says it's a pretty rad shirt though.
Thanks, Gnarly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Always count on Gnarly.
Always.
I just saw that he had tape on the inside.
Yeah, he just to keep the PCB in place and whatever during shipping. It's kind of nice.
Little details, man.
Yeah, he's got the foam, the laser cut foam for you, which is cool. Like I said, we'll try with this, and then if we want to swap out to the foam that I have that I put in mine, we can give that a shot.
This whole experience. Oh, cool! Look at the top of that.
Yeah, the PCB is kind of unique. And they got the Pac-Man and Bolt.
Nice.
Bolt symbol over here too. It's a nice PCB. It really is. And then what's cool is the plates and the foam are separate. Like, yeah, it's really kind of cool. And so let's do this. So what's cool is we're gonna do the stabilizers second. We'll do them after we solder in the Milmax sockets. Which, by the way, this comes in hot swap, and
we should have just
bought hot swap for you, but we didn't.
I know how much you love the solder, though.
Yeah. So whoops, we lost a screw maybe. Oh, don't want to lose any screws for you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh.
It was
8.
Top
There
one.
it is. 8.
Yeah.
There we go.
I knew where it was.
Yeah. So anyway, like I really like the design. It's cool. The inside of the case looks complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. You can see where they menu down to here, and then they step down into the menu there. Mm-hmm. It's very simple. So overall, nice case. And like I said, the finish on this for, I guess, e-coating or whatever it is, it's super smooth, super nice. This is a good looking board. So
and you know I love a theme.
You do.
When we get to the
you and me
rest
both.
of the stuff.
You and me both, right? Like I themed my my build a little bit, even though it's got paperwork on it.
Can we just say paperwork looks good on 99% of everything?
Oh,
like everything.
Everything. Literally everything.
I wish I had gotten. I don't even care what kind of paperwork I would have got. I just wish I had it.
Yeah. All right. Let me give you some bump-ons because the ones that they have.
What'd you call me?
I called you a bump-on. The ones that they provide are a little bulky and a little out of place in my opinion. So we'll just give you some nice little clear boys.
Clear boys.
William says looks like a Hawaiian shirt. I think it technically counts, right? It is a Hawaiian shirt.
Why would it not be?
I don't know.
Does it have to have like what constitutes a Hawaiian shirt? It had to be like Hawaiian flowers.
How did Hawaii get stuck with these types of shirts? Like, that's what I want to know. How did the term become Hawaiian shirt?
Well, now you got my head spinning. Is it like what was the first Hawaiian shirt and why?
I don't know. Google it. You got a phone. Google this.
I have a. You have a. Okay, is this Diablo 4 or Diablo 3 launch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Google it.
Everyone's got a phone. I did not. I don't even like Diablo, so I don't know why I made that reference. All right, what am I doing? Hawaiian shirt. Let's go to Wiki.
Yeah. How did Hawaiian shirt start? That's what I want to know. All right, so we're gonna put this right over here for now.
Hey, be careful with that.
Oh my God. Okay. What I want to do for you. So we got these broken in creams that. If anybody gets these, by the way,
look,
they have to be lubed and they need to be spring swapped. Just FYI.
Veritas has already beat me to it.
Oh, Veritas beat us. Okay. According to some sources, the origin of the Aloha shirts can be traced back to the 1920s or early 30s when a Honolulu-based dry goods store, Musashiya, the shirt maker, under the proprietorship of Koichiro Miyamoto, started making shirts out of colorful Japanese prints. Okay. Cool. We do learn something.
Content.
Yeah. Is this, how many switches is this?
It's 90, I think.
90?
Or maybe 70.
70. But we only need 42.
Yeah.
44? 2, 4,
it
6,
might be
8,
listen,
10,
I bought
12,
these
14.
I bought these a year and a half ago. Stop counting, you're gonna mess up.
No, I'm not. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 46. Tell me I'm going to mess up. Go to hell.
No, I will not.
Right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I don't know. What were you doing?
I was trying to find my invoice for these from... Here it is. It's supposed to be 90.
Oh.
I paid $1 switch for those a year and a half ago.
Oh my God. 24.
Hey man, that's before we met.
Okay. 28. 30. 32.
36.
34. 36. Shut up. 38. 40. 42. 44. 46.
Listen, I thought I was making a informed purchase for having someone do the work for me.
Yeah.
But I still don't know anything about keyboards.
Oh, Gnarly was trying to screw up our counting. Thanks, Gnarly.
The only thing I'm good with keyboards is themes.
Themes?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
You tell me a difference between one switch and the other, I'll just say, I'm gonna hand them to you and you tell me.
Okay. Veritas says he always counts switches in 5s.
I count a lot of things in 5s. 5 is one of my favorite numbers.
Better than 1?
When I count dice, it's by 5s.
1 is the loneliest number that you ever did see. Right?
Top tier content.
Right? Or should I try and put these in the PCB? I wonder how they fit in the PCB. Like, I'm sitting here going to be like, trying to put them on the post, and they don't even... I don't even know what you're doing. This pen is going to be a real pain. I was trying to see if it makes sense to put them on by hand first, but it might not. It might actually make sense to put them into the PCB. Make sure that's the correct way. Yes.
This is the PCB way.
Oh, okay. Okay, smartass. Dan is a jokester.
I'm just a dad.
You are a dad. Oh, these stems are... I don't know that the pins for the creams fit in the...
Oh my god.
Holy crap. That does not fit. Well, it does. It just takes some force. That's crazy. Why are these legs so big? There we go.
You need to work out. Or not work out.
I may have to... I mean, it's not going to go anywhere, which is like the good part, but good. Good God, man.
Listen, I bought these first... Well, I didn't buy these for this particular setup.
I know you didn't.
I've been waiting a year and a half for the correct.
I can't tell you anything about switches except that I put one in everything. Makes my brain happy.
Brain meat.
Oh, brain meat happy. Oh, jeez. Well, hey, I'm just looking up, man. Like
You could say think meat.
Think meat? Okay.
It's another name for your brain. Some think meat.
You want some think meat? Your brain named itself. Is that sunk in? Your brain named itself. Yeah. That's crazy. Think about that.
I don't really want to. Did you know...
Does that bother you? Does it, like, creep you out?
It doesn't creep me out. It did make me pause for a second.
Our brain literally is like, your name is brain.
Do you know what the plural of wink is?
No, I don't.
Blink.
No way. Oh, because you fucking dad jokes. Get the fuck out of here.
It's true, though. Maybe not plural, but...
How many of you in stream knew that your brain named itself? Huh?
Uh-oh. Delete that off.
Whoa. Promotional channel. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Downcast. I appreciate it. Bye.
Can't believe you did that.
What?
Get rid of that guy. You just got rid of some promotions.
Oh, I got rid of promotions. Oh, no.
Switches are what really got me into the hobby. I don't know what got me into the hobby. I know what my first board was. I remember the date that I bought my first board. It was 2014.
Ringo, you're here. What's up, man? 2014?
Mm-hmm.
That's for the keyboard hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I've only been in since 2017. You're more OG than I am. Whoa, big sub. Who we got?
The coffee.
Coffee's resubbed for tier 1 for 11 months. He says, Big Balls Dan.
That's longer than a pregnancy.
Yeah, that's much longer. Did we lose a...
I'm not paying attention to you.
Why are you not paying attention, sir?
I'm trying to help you with the chat.
Oh, okay. All right.
The e-beige. You're right.
Yep, e-beige.
Have a plan for it. I will not take credit for it. It's not original, but it looks crispy.
It doesn't have to be original. Everybody steals everything anyway these days.
What were we talking about before that?
Your brain naming itself.
Oh, something else. Dang.
What are we struggling with?
Oh, in the hobby.
Yes. Yeah, you've been around for a long time.
I can't remember what got... Well...
You're old as fuck.
Yeah, and guess what? I still don't know anything more than I did 9 years ago.
Okay.
First board I bought, I've told you this for like 8,000 times, but it's a Poker 2. I bought it on my birthday.
Okay.
I bought it from mechanicalkeyboards.com.
Mechanicalkeyboards.com.
The only vendor back then I could... it was that and Massdrop. And
it's funny, they're still around.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
It's crazy.
I have no knock against them.
Yeah.
And then I put a DSA Granite on it. That was like my favorite key set. That was my first purchases into the hobby.
Nice.
It's a long time ago, man.
I remember Swires used to have DSA granted on like one of his sound tests or whatever.
Dude, granted, I know you hate DSA, but
I don't hate DSA. I just don't prefer the flat profile.
okay.
There's a difference.
I'm sorry. You
hate,
don't prefer.
Hate is a strong word, my friend.
I told my daughter that. Actually, she told me that.
Did she? Oh, mine told me today that pinching is not nice. We don't pinch.
Well, no, it's not nice.
Then she said something that made me kind of laugh because I grabbed her butt cheek. I said, "Pinch your booty." And she said, "Don't pinch my booty. My booty is not a toy." And I'm like, "You're damn right it's not."
Good girl.
Like, yeah, that's the right answer.
Dang, a JD 40 for $20? That's pretty solid.
Wow.
Gherkin. I'm not sure I'm familiar with the Gherkin.
The Gherkin is the 30 key ortho layout.
Ortho.
Yeah. Or laughs in ortho. Who uses ortho anyway? Come on. I miss Swires. He was my MKB buddy when he was active.
Dude, I feel like every time I'm over, Swires comes up. I bring him up all the time. Well,
yeah, you do.
You
always,
brought him up.
No, you always bring him up.
I brought him up prior to the stream.
I just had one of his old pearls. That's the only reason I know him.
Listen, we're all connected somehow.
Speaking of, would you give me a solid? Can you grab me that blue pearl, please? I appreciate
Thank you for saying please.
Yeah, I said please. Him and Jay, yep. Jay's a homie. I like Jay. Alright. This one's going to need some TLC, but I'm going to give it the TLC it needs.
The pearl or the...
The pearl, probably.
Oh, is this the one you...
Uh-huh. We'll explain that one in a second, so...
Yeah, I'm not going to point it out. Oh, I see. Oh, wait, no.
Make sure that dude's not in here. Okay, good. He's not in here. Alright, so yeah. So, real fast. I bought this pearl last week. It arrived earlier this week. It is pearl number 26. And needs some TLC. Needs a little love. But I'm going to... right in here, I have the Naker PCB from the Royal is in this board right now. So, it is a working pearl. I'm going to desolder the original PCB. There's also an extra PCB. Coffee says, wait, gimme. I'm going to do this all on stream. I'll desolder it before stream because I've run into issues with that. My desolder gun's broken right now.
Again?
Yeah, I'll show you why. And we'll rebuild it on stream. Hedgie special. And then I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to sell it at a loss. But I'm going to sell it with the Naker PCB. Although I might want to keep that just because I've got the round 2 part. We'll see. But it comes with 2 PCBs, 2 different plates. And I'm going to clean it up. We're going to clean the weight up. We're going to get shiny and nice and new. So we're basically going to refurbish this board. And then I'm going to sell it right after stream. So if anybody's interested and you want a pearl, just be aware I'm going to sell it. Okay? But, yeah. Super nice. Also going to build a boulevard on stream, which is the 3D printed avenue. And we're going to fix and replace a Game Boy Pocket screen on stream. That'll be kind of fun too.
Man, I would love to get a Game Boy Color or even an OG.
Coffee says dibs on the pearl. All right. Coffee has first dibs.
There you go.
First dibs. And you have first right of refusal, okay? It's not going to be, like, cheap, but if someone wants a pearl, this is your chance to do it. William says, how long do I have? Well, hopefully I'll rebuild it next week and then put it up for sale afterwards. How about that? Because I want to figure out what switches I want to put into it. We'll go from there. So we'll have time. I'll make the announcement and we'll figure out. I think Coffee gets first dibs, but we'll see. Coffee might need to save his money too. Just saying.
Hey, what makes the pearl so good?
Well, it was one of the first premium 40s in the... Oh, well, that pen just bent. It was one of the first premium 40s in the hobby. It was ahead of its time in 2017 with a USB-C. RGB in the middle, underneath. I say in the middle, underneath. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had a lot of cool features and functionality, and it came as like a really nice package, and it grew by the time it was like $300. It was like relatively inexpensive, all things considered, which is super nice, you know, these days especially. So, why is this struggling so much? Oh my god, come on. There we go. Try to get this pin in. This pin just doesn't like me anymore. Okay. Oh. Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You didn't like him anyway.
Well, we lost that one. I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
How dare you?
I'll replace your cream.
The ones that are terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
You just grab another one out of the bag of 90.
Yeah, it's weird though. This thing is giving me so much trouble. There we go. Good lord.
So tell me what you're doing right now.
So I am putting the.
What are these things?
These are the Milmax sockets.
Okay.
They go in the PCB.
Okay.
And then we put the switches in to hold them in place, because otherwise they'll fall out.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the soldering iron, and you solder. I'll show you in a second. Let me get this one in here. God, it's these right sides. I don't know. This hole is tight. That's what she said. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Do not condone that message.
I know. But basically what you're doing is, you see how the pins fit in here? That for the switch, they fit in and then push them in. We're gonna solder around that, and it'll hold it in. It creates the connection. So then when the switch goes in, you get the electrical connection, and it acts. Yeah. So it's basically a hot swap. Again, should just bought you the hot swap PCB, but
so you're saying hot swap so they can come out?
Yeah. Once you solder them,
and then
they'll come out. Yeah. So you can put whatever switches you want here. You can swap them out at any point. But we should just bought you the hot swap to begin with, and we're gonna do the same thing with the vault. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's why we do it. And again, it's the poor man's hot swap versus just getting a board with Kale hot swap sockets.
Well, I guess next. I feel like hot swap is one of those things where there's like a divide in the community, or some people are like, "I'll never do hot swap," or "I only solder," and I don't know if that's true or not. But I get the feeling that, like, why would you just not do hot swap?
I like the enjoyment of soldering,
right?
And like the idea of like, for me, like, it's gonna sound stupid. I like the idea of like committing to something for a board.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, hey, this is what's gonna go in there. But you know, to each their own. Some people like, you know, the ability to swap out. They get tired of a switch, whatever. If you ever tried T1s, then you probably understand what I'm talking about. T1s are awful.
Were those ones you showed me earlier?
No. I have some I can show you. They're just bad tactiles that gained popularity for some reason. I don't know why, but I hate them.
Who needs a hot swap when you just have 19 boards back here? 14, however many you got now?
18.
Well, I was close.
You were close. How dare you besmirch T1s?
Ooh, that's a good word.
T1s are awful, and anybody who says otherwise is a fool. Yeah, and sometimes these don't go in very well, and what actually helps, believe it or not, is heating them up, because you're basically melting the metal around, and you push it in. So we're gonna get that thing started so that we can get these in. Something about these right sides on a couple of these, they're just a little too tight. Hey, side shots, sir. Dan, not all boards work great with hot swap. Plateless builds are a no-go. That's right. Yeah, plateless builds don't work with a hot swap. That's the other part.
Okay.
Gnarly with the little nugget of information.
I'm really dumb. So, why? Because these are going in the PCB. Why does it?
Because there's no way to hold them in. So, like, if they're, especially if they're kind of loose, like if you're typing, they could just literally pop out.
Okay.
Is no-go. Hey Google, how much do hitmen charge? That'll come back to bite you. That one dude, I can't remember. It's like kind of recently got arrested for murder, and like his recent search was like, how do I murder my wife or something like that? Like, goddamn, dude.
He probably thought it was in like incognito mode or something.
Yeah, well, even then, incognito mode is not incognito.
No, I agree. I'm just saying.
I know.
He was like, ooh, I'm smart.
But people need to know that. Just because you're looking for porn in incognito mode does not mean that people can't see your search history, okay?
Dang. Spitting facts.
He says, oh, sorry, wrong window. His search history after what he did is crazy. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about, right, Veritas? That one guy?
How to get rid of the body. Oh, my word.
Yeah, literally it was, how do I get rid of, like, a murdered body or something like that? Some people just don't have fucking brains, man.
I saw an article today. Of course, it was, Florida man.
Of course.
But it was, a Florida man was arrested after pulling a gun because his wings order wasn't ready at Wingstop.
Oh, Jesus. You know, when you have a gun, for some people, not everybody, but for some people, Everything looks like a nail when you have. What does it say? If you have a gun, you're a hammer, and everything looks like a nail.
I get what you're saying. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that's the.
Yeah, isn't that the saying? There we go. Oops, just knocking the microphone. I don't need to burn it again.
Noise.
I don't need to burn it again. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At least you haven't spilled everything over your desk yet.
Shh. God damn, shut up.
Oh.
I don't need that tonight. I don't need that juju.
Don't you put that on?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I always think that's from Shawshank or something.
Oh God.
But it's not. It's like, it's the same actor. It says.
No.
I'm not.
No, it's not.
Not.
Shawshank is Morgan Freeman.
No, I know. What's the other one that starts with an S? Or
S.
Green Mile.
Yeah, the Green Mile's got the big dude who died.
Yeah. Isn't that the same guy who's saying the quote we're saying?
Yeah. Why can't I think of his name?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I am terrible with movies. I don't.
One of the searches was how long does it take to a body to decompose? Oh my God. Yeah, and then it was wild. There was like an hour or two window with no searches, and then he was right back into it. He took a break. God, people are wild.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep, thank you, Tears. Michael Clark Duncan.
I will admit, so like this is gonna sound gross. I probably shouldn't say this on whatever. You know what? I used to bite my nails really bad. I still do occasionally,
Okay,
but
say just don't get me banned.
well, I don't think I will. But you know
Okay.
what? I'm not gonna say anymore.
Okay. Did you bite your nails down to the core, down to the?
Well, I mean that happens. Yeah, it was the search of like how much do fingernail like how many calories
Oh God.
or like something really weird like
Oh.
yeah. It was a really dumb search. Of course, nothing popular. I was like,
Tear says, wasn't much of a break that gap was when he was murdering his wife. God, some people are just awful, man. We don't deserve this planet.
No.
Humans were a mistake.
Speaking of humans were a mistake and this planet's doomed, the new Dead Space remake came out. It's pretty jamming.
Nice.
Just needs some bad stuff to come and wipe us off.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of that as well, I watched The Last of Us first episode the other night.
Yeah, what'd you think?
So
I haven't watched it,
So I never played the game.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Heard great things though.
I thought it was pretty good. Again, like I know nothing about it because I never played the game, so this is all like newer for me. Although I got a buddy who's kind of being like, "This is what happens. This is what to expect." I don't know if it's really a spoiler, but someone dies in the beginning, and my wife couldn't handle it because she's mixed, and because my daughter is. She's like, "I can't watch this anymore," and I'm like, "Okay." And then she stuck around anyway and continued to watch the show. So yeah,
Must have been good. It must have been good if you had kept doing that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Reimer says, I played the game. It was spot on. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Well, I gotta watch episode 2 and 3 at some point here in the next
What is
couple
it on?
days. HBO Max.
I don't have that.
HBO. We have HBO Max from my dad. We stole it.
We literally have Netflix and that's it.
Hey, Netflix got good shit too.
We're not really big TV, TV people.
That's good. That means your kids aren't, all right? No, they love the screen.
Yeah, it's kind. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about it. The oldest is hooked on the iPad.
Okay.
And it's it's one of those things where I told myself I would, she's not gonna have an iPad, and man,
Veritas says my wife was bawling after episode 3. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I heard 3 is hardcore and heavy. So I'll be
dang.
I'll be interested to see how that plays out. Excuse me.
What's going on? We're both choking on something.
Yeah, you choking on these nuts. Got him. Got him. Let me heat this up. Kids, don't try this at home with your hot swap sockets. There we go.
God, that noise is so nerve-wracking.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's super satisfying to me.
Well, sure.
There we go. And at least your switches are holding in there, so that's the good news. I may build William's board off stream. I haven't decided yet. Nothing personal, William, but let's see how long it takes to get through this, and then get Dan set up, and we'll go from there. We'll make a decision afterwards. By the way,
sorry,
this stream is sponsored by Milkus.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's my favorite new drink.
Are you seriously? You like it now?
It's super sweet.
You made a comment. You're like,
I know.
Oh, it's sweeter than I thought it was.
I know.
You know what? I won't take that from you.
Okay, thank you. I should get sponsored by somebody like J God, who plays like Warzone and COD and stuff. He got sponsored by Jarritos. So they sent him like a refrigerator, and he packs it full with all the Doritos drinks, and then talks about it on stream.
The guava is my favorite.
Is it? I've
And
never had
so
the guava.
hard to find. I can only find it at Racetrack.
Oh, dude, if you go to like an Asian grocery store, they always have it.
What?
Yeah, like we went to City Market.
Why?
You know where City Market is, right? Over on
Ponce?
No. The place off of 85 and Satellite. I'll show you. I was over in your neck of the woods.
Okay.
And we went to City Market, me and my
Guess
daughter.
what exit off Satellite? Satellite's like an entire...
I'll have to remember.
It runs parallel with 85.
You remember where we had pho?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's before or right after the Bahama Breeze. If you're heading out east, it's right after the Bahama Breeze. But yeah, they had it at this market. And yeah, I had awesome food this week. I had Filipino food this weekend, and I had Chinese food, and it was awesome. So nice. Fight milk, Milkus. Get endorsed by a hospital because your opinion about T1s makes me sick. Hey, Tears, I have a bunch if you want. Like, no joke. I have a ton of T1s if you want to have them. I have no need for them. I hate those. We're doing 2U on this, right? Like mine?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Yes,
yeah.
we are. Okay.
Because it's
A minivan compact, and you only have a 2U and a 2.25 right there.
Yeah, it's a 2 and a 2.25.
Yeah, that's why.
I had to I was like, I'm not, like I told you, I'm not spending $40 for one space bar. Or
Space Boar.
Space bar.
I remember I got the GMK Laser Spacebar kit for like Black Friday off of Drop. Like one of the few times I've bought anything on Drop recently. And it was like $8. So I'm like, cool. Like,
That's
get
sweet.
some sweet Spacebar kit. Shipping was like $8. I'm like, fuck, man. Like $16, like $20 total. And I was like, it's still a good deal, but at the same time, I'm like, that totally defeats the purpose. Tenors is what makes T1 so bad. Okay. I actually don't like. I don't mind the feeling of the T1s. They're fine from like a tactile perspective. Like they are very tactile. It's very sharp. But the sound of the tops is ass. And anybody who says otherwise is lying to themselves. Sorry, Tears. Like it just sounds like shit in my opinion. It's very high pitched, very clacky.
You don't like the clack?
I had T1s in my Accent for a long time, and then I got rid of those. And I sold that Accent for $645.
Wow. I don't even know what that is.
Is an old, huge-ass bezel, 65%. Huge bezel. Tier says, I thought you meant all T1s in their variants. No, I just mean like the original with the clear tops, like from KBD fans, and yeah, I just don't like them, but that's me personally. It doesn't mean that you're wrong.
You know, I had someone tell me that the other day, a friend of mine.
Just means I value your opinion less, that's all. Yeah, those clear tops are ass. Okay, yeah, see, he knows what's up. Your friend what?
I said something, he's like, you can say that, but you're wrong. And I'm like, all right, that's fine.
I mean, you're allowed to have a wrong opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one and they stink.
Oh my gosh.
So my mom used to tell me all the time. And then I called my mom an ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
not.
Love my mom.
I don't know your mother, but I would say I would respect her, but I don't know her. There's a lot of people that...
What's the one? I respect your mother. The woman is a saint.
I no longer consider certain family roles respectable. I have to know the person.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we know each other, so it's okay.
Yeah. But I don't know your
sort
mother.
of. Yeah, you don't know my mom.
We can stop talking about your mom, though.
Okay, I appreciate that. She has dementia. She's in a home.
Damn.
Yeah. Got real dark, didn't it?
No, it's not dark. It's just... I don't know. We're all just waiting to die, huh?
I guess. Whew. But I'm gonna do some fun shit before that happens, so.
Funny, my mom always told me that if you have nothing nice to say, you're probably trying to pass.
I like that one.
I had to get my dad glass. I had to get my glass.
Yeah. I like that one.
Something I was gonna say. Oh, the last thing I bought from Drop was Serenity, which is
now on my board.
back here somewhere.
Yeah, on the P4.
Yeah, I was trying to point to it in reverse, but
you know I have GMK Olivia R1.
Yeah.
Coffee knows that I got Soju because I got that off Evan. I will say the Olivia R1 extension kit is probably one of the worst extension kits ever. Just saying.
But does it have compacts you need
for minivan?
Yes.
Barely.
Okay, so barely means yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all that matters.
They have
right?
like a 1.75 back, 1.75 inner, but there's no 1U backspace.
Huh.
And I'm like, so totally defeats the purpose for 13U boards. Congrats.
Well, sometimes you look at like some of the older kits, and I just even nowadays when you go back and look at some of them, it's like what were y'all thinking? Or
They
like,
weren't like those boards weren't as popular, or
yeah, but sometimes it's like what boards were they trying to fill? It's just like, well,
they just took random suggestions from people. Like that was part of the problem. Is like
in ICs.
Yeah, like the ICs literally were like people being like, "Hey, I need this covered. Can you do this?" Like, yeah.
And probably all the manufacturers, they were all like, "Oh yeah, sure, no extra charge," or like, "Not enough to matter." Like, throw a bunch of keys in there, it's fine.
Something like that. If you ever get a chance, go look up the Olivia R1 extension kit. It's pretty weird, but at least it covers a minivan.
Exactly. Like
the enter is a function. It's just FN function. There's no enter, which I thought was kind of strange.
That's how a lot of even current.
Yeah, well, like Botanical is that way, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Nautilus is that way.
It seems like it's almost as like every GMK kit that has a. What do they call them now? They have a weird name for it.
Sorry. The no, not real dark. Then Dan proceeds to casually drop the darkest. We're all just waiting to die line. Yeah, basically. And Veritas did say, I worked in a Dimension Ward for a bit. It was too much and left that job fast. Yeah, it's a lot.
Damn.
So. My mom's actually in a house. She's in a house with like 6 other residents. So it's not as like medically set up. You know what I mean? Like it's not like... But it's still depressing. It's my mom, right? So that's, it's a big deal.
Is she in Georgia?
Yeah, she's over here about 15 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
So it's nice. So I can still see her. It's just weird, like when not to get dark and sad. Like I've come to terms with it for the most part, but like when people have dementia, it's just weird because they're not the person that you knew, especially when it's your parents, right? Like my mom is not. When I see her, she's not the lady that I grew up with. That's the crazy part. And that makes it a little bit tough sometimes, but like I said, a little therapy, you kind of come to grips with it, and it is what it is. There's not much you can do, so.
Dang.
Yep. Just bringing the mood down, huh?
I think you need to drink some more of that milk.
Milkus.
Are you thirsty for Milkus?
Well, I almost grabbed the dragon fruit juice, but my daughter picked that out, and I don't want to not drink without her.
I'm gonna go find some guava.
You should, homie. Guava. Find some guava.
Guava.
I'll take a.
Wait, do you say? Is it pronounced guava?
It's guava.
I was like, I've been saying it wrong.
I'll take a guava Doritos with my quesadilla.
My case, jalapenos.
My tacos.
Veritas says, "Bring back the shit talk on the D1 South."
Yeah, sorry, Veritas. I don't want to depress anybody. Okay, see, so now how they're all like this, and then we're gonna just solder a little bit on each.
Cool.
That's the joke I made. They should look like nuclear stacks, like the venting stacks for a nuclear plant. That's what they should look like when they're fully ready to. I'll show you.
Excuse me. You need me to move?
Yeah, excuse me. I figured it'd be weird if I was like, oh,
that would be that'd be like your screen cap.
Sorry, Milkus.
If you're going in the top, make sure you can see down into it.
Milkus.
No, I meant like up there.
Whatever. Very refreshing. It is very vanilla-y. It's like very yogurt vanilla.
I am a fan of vanilla.
But like no tart. It's just sweet.
Well, you wouldn't want tart milk, would you?
Well, yogurt is tart.
Yeah.
Your face is tart. Got him. Got him good, guys.
Speaking of nuclear.
Yeah.
That song, is it Radioactive? Who sings that?
By Imagine Dragons.
Imagine dragging these nuts over your face.
Haha, you got me good. He got me.
I had to get you back.
You're so funny.
Tee that one up.
I did get someone at basketball with Holden. I was like, hey, did you see what Holden did the other day? And he's like, who's Holden? I'm like, you holding these nuts?
You know what? Part of me is like, this is cringy and I hate it. But every time I hear one or see one, especially in any of the servers, I'm like, that's good.
Yeah, except my boy who I told that to at basketball laughed. He was like, that's pretty good. I'm like, yeah, I got you good, fucker.
Does it have booze in it? No, I don't think the
No,
milk has booze in it.
Milkus has no booze in it. It's just a refreshing drink.
Trademark, registered, copyright.
And I'm still mad you got me. Wait, if you're playing basketball, you can just call a penalty. Hold it.
Basketball.
No, because basketball was the movie with the South Park guys, Matt Parker and Trey Stone.
Oh, you're right. Wow, was it 90? No.
No, it was in the.
They weren't around.
No, maybe late 90s.
Yeah, I'm thinking late 90s.
Yeah. Back when Al Michaels was kind of still young, if you know who that is.
Who? Sorry, what?
Al Michaels, he's an announcer.
No.
Okay.
I haven't laughed as hard since I ran into my old friend Hugh.
Say that louder.
Hugh?
I'm gonna let you walk into that one.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't remember if it was Gnarly or someone in one of my early streams almost got me with Chocon. I don't remember who that was, but...
What am I missing with that sentence?
What?
What Tears just said. What am I missing?
I haven't laughed this hard since I ran into my old buddy Hugh.
I'm serious. What am I missing? But Jesus.
Do you not understand you're trying to get set up for a D's Nuts joke right there?
What? No, I'm not. I don't get the setup. I guess maybe I'm just dumb. Or maybe I'm just.
All right. Well, I'm not saying it, so
I'll
let Tears do it.
I mean, unless it's like, never mind. You know what? This has gone on too far. I'm just gonna.
Has it gone on too far? Yeah.
No.
Gnarly had Chocon, right? And I was soldering. I was soldering, and I looked up, and I was like, no, it's not happening. Like, I caught it right as I was, like, looking at it. I'm like, no, it's not happening. Yeah, see, you say Hugh who?
Hugh. I can barely say that. Hugh who?
Yeah, Hugh who. Go ahead, Tears.
Hugh.
I love Hugh. What's up, Brooke?
Is it like a Hugh? Oh god. Never mind. I'm just. You know what? You're just gonna have to say it because I don't get it.
I love Hugh nuts. Yeah. Yeah.
Like huge? Are we trying to say huge?
Yeah.
Is this like a huge?
You
jazz?
realize? Yeah. Well, you
Huge
realize
jazz?
like you realize it doesn't have to be that,
Or
right?
Mike,
like.
was it Mike Crotch? Or what was the Simpsons episode?
No, it was like Evan's old board Aria, ARIA. Are you gonna hold these nuts?
Uh.
I can't wait
Not
for
all of
Final
them have
Kitty
to be
Hits set of the decade. Not all of them have to be rude.
Not everything has to be.
Again, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
It's hard because the amount of times people get set up. You just assume it's going to be rude, even if it's a joke. I love Hugh. Man, I love you too.
You know what's a joke?
Nope.
Your life. I got him.
Wow. Speaking of life,
Yeah.
do you enjoy parodies?
Did you see my CEO got dragged in the news? Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
She fired a bunch of people and quoted MLK Jr. Good lord.
Was it on like MLK? Was it like on?
No, but
Wow. I mean, it doesn't excuse it. It's just like, why would that be a...
still not the... I joke though, I was like, if that's the worst thing she's ever done, then she's doing pretty good as a CEO.
Dang.
But she makes more money than I can ever comprehend, so...
And she makes more money than you comprehend writing letters like that and firing people.
Uh-huh. Do you enjoy parodies? How about you enjoy parodies? Yeah, see?
Uh...
Well, I used to do the old one. What do you call nuts on a wall?
Okay, yeah, I don't remember the punchline. But
Walnuts, right. What do you call nuts on a chest?
Chestnuts.
What do you call nuts on a chin?
You're supposed to say
You sucking someone's dick?
Oh. That's the punchline.
That's the punchline, yeah.
Dang.
Alright,
Man,
let's
this
change
stream
it up.
has devolved.
Let's change it up. Alright, ready?
We've slammed T1s, now we're in the DN mode,
Yep.
and now we need to...
Alright, let me change it up. What do you call a guy who's got no arms and no legs?
Paraplegic.
Matt. Oh, he sits in your front door. Sorry, I fucked that one up. Sits in your front door. Matt. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs and he's in the ocean? Bob. What do you call a woman with one leg? Eileen. What do you call a Japanese woman with one leg? Irene.
Wow. I do not support this anymore.
What's up, Alex? I wonder where that function key is from. I have no idea where that function key is from. How you doing, man?
Wouldn't mind getting paid 6 figures for a week sending out stupid emails.
What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. I actually got a real laugh out of you. That's awesome. I'm surprised.
I used to have like 2 or 3 jokes that I would just always say, like as icebreakers.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the only jokes I remembered, and that was it's been a long time.
I have icebreakers that I can't actually say on stream.
You probably shouldn't.
I can't. I'll tell you off stream. Just remind me icebreakers.
Oh my God! Now you got them.
I got him. Here we go. What do you call a kid with no arms and an eye patch? I don't know.
Names.
Names. That's awesome.
Y'all are wrong.
What do you call a cocksucking whore? My ex-wife. I've got all the fun people out on stream tonight. Let's go.
You're doing a great job with my board.
Yeah, I mean I am actually. This is actually, knock on wood, working well tonight. We're not struggle bussing.
I'm so upset that these are not.
What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? I don't know. I can't wait to see this punchline. I never paid to have a garbanzo bean in my mouth. What was that old Celebrity Jeopardy joke? It's like, Trebek, what's the difference between a sick duck and a nil mallard? I don't know, I forgot the rest of the joke, but your mother's a whore. Just...
Man, back when like that actually had good casts and skits.
Yeah, fucking Will Ferrell is Alex Trebek, and and then they had Norm Macdonald come on, right. and he played Bert, but he was Turd Ferguson.
Yeah, it's a classics, man.
Yeah, Sean Connery. I'll take Le Tits now. Let's let it snow, Mr. Connery. I'll take the rapist for 400. The therapist, Mr. Connery. And then the one that I remember most, anal bum covers for 800. That's an album cover, Mr. Connery. Never had a garbanzo bean, damn it. That was a good one. Yeah, we've got all the jokesters out tonight. We're in good spirits, which is great. Daryl Hammond is Connery. That's right. It was Daryl Hammond. Thank you. Those old SNLs were so good. In fact, in high school, we used to, like, we had one teacher who was, like, super lazy. I'm pretty sure, like, every kid had one class where a teacher was super lazy. And he used to put on, like, really, really old SNL. I mean, like, really old with, like Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal. And, like, playing Sammy Davis Jr. in, like, blackface. It was awful when you look at it now. Like, we used to watch those. Yeah. Well. Oh, my God. Where they're playing, like, $20,000 Pyramid, and they're trying to describe, like, a seagull. And they're like, it's a bird. It lives out by the ocean. And he's like, sea. And he's like, bird. No, sea, bird. No, sea. You eat this, it's like a bay bird. It's just, yeah. I have to show you that one. That was one of my favorites.
A&W, we used to have one of those where I grew up.
Man. Oh, yeah. Sorry, the other one, too. Jane, you ignorant slut. Yeah. Famous horseman equals famous horse seaman. Dude applying for the job, call the interviewer Mr. Dumbass. It's Mr. Dumas. That was the old A&W root beer commercial. That's right.
I think I only went to that like once.
We had an A&W in like our mall back in Florida. Like that was in the food court. And when I was in my like really fat phase when I was in high school, I had a really fat phase. I used to get their bacon cheddar ranch fries. They were awesome. And a big old root beer float.
Man, good times.
I used to go to Denny's. This is how fat I was. I used to go to Denny's, and I'd order the brownie sundae, right, with the ice cream.
Never been to a Denny's.
Oh, my God. We used to 2 a.m. Denny's. And I remember, like, we came in so often, I told the waitress, I'm like, I want the fat special, and she brought out the fucking brownie sundae. That's how often we went, and she knew what I wanted every time.
Dang.
No wonder I like so much sugar as an adult.
Speaking of sugar, you can try Milkis.
Milkis! The Korean drink, milk yogurt drink. It is really good. Just saying. What is happening on our stream?
Every time I come over here, it's just either amazing or terrible, or both. Amazingly terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
John Belushi.
Yeah, John Belushi.
Yeah, I was a huge. I mean, obviously, I wasn't born when Chris Farley was. I don't know, when did he die?
Late 90s. I watched all the old. Yeah, I watched all the Chris Farley movies.
Tommy Boy is one of my favorite.
Oh my God, Tommy Boy is like one of the best-selling movies ever.
I don't care about Black Sheep, but Tommy Boy is like one of those movies like my dad and I would watch.
Black Sheep is great. How dare you?
There's only one scene in Black Sheep I like.
Let me guess. When the cop pulls him over.
No.
Oh really?
It's the only one I remember. It's where the boulder's rolling down the hill towards the cabin.
Oh yeah.
And it's like a 3-minute scene of them just like trying to figure out what the noise is.
Yeah, and then it comes
and then
through.
hits the cabin. That's just so funny to me.
Oh, I just remember when they pull the cop pulls them over.
I need to watch it.
And he pulls first of all, he pulls to the center divider, but the cop says, "Do you know how fast you were going?" He's like, about 45 or so, and he's like 7 miles an hour. And when people pull over, they pull over to the right, not the center divider. And then because they're high as hell on nitrous. And so he's like, yeah, we're just driving down the roads. That's a weird word. Yeah.
I mean, we're missing the chat. Hold on. I gotta get my glasses back up.
Yeah. What do you call it, a walkie-talkie? Sorry, I'm catching up. See, the colors are different here. And by the way, Reimer backed me up. 2 a.m. Denny's is fire, and it is. When you're drunk, it's better than Waffle House when you're like 2 a.m. Full disclosure, at 2 a.m. it's better than Waffle House if you want good food. If you just want food, then Waffle House is better. Yeah, I'm going to stand by that too.
I gotta go back up here. Hold on.
I have fond memories of A&W. I was in China for a while and craving some American food. I managed to find a place selling burgers in bumfuck nowhere, and they sold 8-ounce cans of A&W for 50 RMB. Like $8 for this tiny fucking can.
Look at the import fees on those suckers.
Oh my God. Veritas says Waffle House is a war zone at 2 a.m. It depends where you go to one, right? Like,
dude, after that video hit the internet like a few weeks ago, did you see that where there was like a fight at Waffle House and one of the customers threw a chair and one of the waitresses grabbed the chair?
Oh yes, yes, yeah.
I feel like everyone's like, yeah, Waffle House is a war zone now.
So no, like Waffle House.
Whether that's true or not,
Waffle House in like a populated city, absolutely. Waffle House up here, it's super chill. And hell, half of them aren't open 24 hours up here anymore. Like the one up on Exit 12 is not, which sucks.
The last time I went to Waffle House was when my oldest was like 2.
Okay.
And we were trying to get her to eat, like, you know how it is, trying to get them to eat anything.
Yeah, mine loves the bacon and waffles from there.
So the only thing she would eat would be the toast, the toast.
Okay, yep.
Buttered toast, and she would just sit there and suck on it. She wouldn't eat the bread or anything. No, don't call her weird.
Weird. Kids are weird, though. That's okay. Yeah. Mine's weird, too. Yeah, mine loves Waffle House. If I tell her we're going to Waffle House, she's like, I want bacon and waffles! I'm like, okay, chill.
Dang.
And then she, like, eats all of her bacon and then tries stealing mine. I'm like, no, bitch, that's my bacon.
Good girl.
No, bad. That's mine.
Let her eat, man.
She can eat her waffle.
I'm trying to think. Like...
You trying to think is dangerous. Careful, you might burn out a socket or two.
Nice. You want to keep going, or?
I mean, I can.
No, please don't.
We can go all night.
No, keep going. I want to see what else you got that loaded up there.
No, we're good.
I'm trying to think like what kind of like food I crave when I'm. I haven't been.
When I'm drunk, it's fried food.
Sounds about right.
Fried pickles, especially. Like, if you got some fried pickles or something, or like onion rings, let's go. But they gotta be good onion rings. They can't be beer battered. They have to be like panko breaded.
I hate onion rings. I just don't like onions.
Okay. Well, that explains why you don't like onion rings. Like what?
Like Bojangles sounds really good right now, but.
Bojangles sounds good in theory. Just like Burger King sounds good in theory, and then you get it, and you're like, wow, Burger King is shit.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, man, I really could crave a Whopper, and then I have one, I'm like, wow, this is really ass. Like, what was I thinking?
It's bland. That's my thing.
It's not even bland. It's just like not good.
All right, what do we got?
All right, we gotta catch up. Holy shit. Okay, over here. Waffle House of Warzone. I'm not watching fights at Denny's at 2 a.m. though. The fights at Denny's at 2 a.m. are totally different than Waffle House, by the way. People are like stabbing each other. You got to know how to fight for Waffle House. Yeah, I don't go to Waffle House until it's 4 a.m. I have to be a special kind of drunk for it. Fair enough. Give me the hash browns, smothered and peppered, please. Onions and jalapenos. Let's go.
Smothered. Wait, covered and chunked.
Okay, so cheese and chunked is mushroom. Ham. Right. Which ones are mushrooms?
Popped? No.
Topped. Yeah. Capped. Yeah.
Popped is chili.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah. I'm
chili,
simple.
Dude, the chili, cheese and chili on it. Oh, that sounds so good too. That got me hungry. I haven't ate before I came over home.
Oh, sorry. We can go out for fun.
What? There's all Costco.
Asian food.
We're talking about Costco for a stream.
Yeah.
Remember,
Milkus.
You're gonna get like an email tomorrow. It's gonna be like a phishing thing. It's gonna be Milkus.
No, it's gonna be the company being like, please stop showing this. You're not. This is not our brand. Please stop. See, now you have hot sauce sockets.
I got so worried. I was like, wait, what are you doing?
What? Wait, what? What are we talking about?
Oh, Costco. They have we got a Costco card like November. Every time we go, I refill on they have like a 9-pack of Vietnamese pho.
Okay.
And you just add water and you heat it up for 2 minutes. It is so good. I literally have
it. You like it?
I take it every day to work, which is
okay. And
it's my lunch. There's no like protein in it, but
nice.
You're like, nice. Shut up. Let's see.
No. I mean, if you like the pho, I need to get the recommendation.
If you just want like easy microwavable pho, that you can,
Yeah, like for the broth and the.
Yeah, man.
Problem is, like, I like the tendon and stuff in pho. Like, give me all the good toppings.
Yeah.
The same height? Yeah, we're good.
All right, having massive.
Sorry, so we're talking about this. We're speaking of Waffle House, scary looking employees. However, food is good as fuck. What's this? Blues Brothers. One orders plain dry toast, and the other wants 4 fried chickens and a Coke.
Dude.
Although Tears agrees with me, fried pickles, love them. Chips or spears. I prefer the chips just because, like, I know I can, like, scoop the ranch and dip them a little bit better. But
wait, what are we talking about? From where?
Fried pickles, just in general.
Oh.
Like, he asked scoop or spears.
Chips.
Chips or spears.
For sure.
Spears can be good when done right, though, but they have to be done right, and they have to be small. Like,
I don't know if I've ever had.
They're not bad.
Fried spear. Huh.
Yep. Sorry. Bojangles mid as fuck. I would agree with this. That was
I'm not saying
Reimer.
It's great, but if I want a biscuit and some chicken.
Yeah, I mean, for like a chicken biscuit, yeah, but yeah, okay, chicken biscuit, yes.
It's better than Zaxby's.
I remember we went to how many ever years ago this was. We went up to North Carolina, and we had some friends in town because we were doing a go-kart race. They're from like New York, and they'd never been to Bojangles because it's not up in New York.
Yeah.
It's in Southern. And they're like, how good is this place? Like, do we really need to get this? And we're like, not really. Like, unless you really want, like, we want it. And they went and they got like the whatever, like the 3-piece meal is with the biscuit and a sweet tea. And we walked out of there and they were just like, oh my God, it's like a gut bomb. And I'm like, yeah, like it's not great. It's just.
Oh, what is it called? Home. It's the only thing we get. What's it called?
I don't know.
It's a 4-piece chicken with a biscuit and like one side.
Oh, okay.
It's called. Oh God, I have to look at it. It's gonna be me.
So I got a funny story about Bojangles. I got a very funny story about Bojangles. I got a friend who was in the Peace Corps for a long time, and up until he was like in his early 20s, he'd never heard of Bojangles, but he spent a ton of time, the reason the Peace Corps, in like Hispanic and like island nations. So when he came back, he was like, I really gotta try that place, Bojangles. I have to try Bojangles. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm like, what the fuck is Bojangles? That took me a minute to realize he was talking about Bojangles, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, homie.
I'm gonna start calling it that. That's great.
Yeah, Bojangles.
I love that.
All
okay.
Right.
Oh, I'm starting to yawn. I can't be yawning right now.
What are you trying to be on?
I'm yawning.
Oh, I thought you were trying to be on. Trying to be on these
Chicken
nuts?
Supremes. That was not setting up. That was good.
Yeah.
No, I'm like yawning. I haven't slept very well. I'm tearing up over here.
Fried green beans are better than fried pickles. That's an L take, Reimer. I must say, fried green beans are good, but they're not better than
that reminds me
pickles.
Of the,
That's an L. You lose a point for that. Says, don't get me wrong, though, love pickles. Gnarly says, Gnarly did mention earlier, by the way, he mentioned that tripe and tendon and fatty brisket are the best meats for pho, and I would agree. I don't really do tripe that often, but...
What's tripe?
The stomach lining.
I don't know if I could do that. But I didn't know what it was before,
yeah,
so...
but tendon's really good. I like the fatty, kind of chewy softness of tendon, like I do, personally, but I know some people can't handle that. Oh, shit, I gotta do your stabs, too. Fuck.
Man, you're just taking forever on this thing.
Forever? I just soldered up your fucking hot swap board. Like, we should have just ordered hot swap in the person.
Jeez. Aggressive.
Veritas says, checking out for the night. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Veritas. Have a good night. Appreciate you coming in.
See you, bub.
Hanging out. Yeah, a good group tonight, though, and I appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun.
I really want some pickles. I love pickles.
Well, we have to go get fried pickles after this.
We're going to get fried pickles.
There's a Taco Mac literally like 4 minutes up the road, and they're open till like midnight or 1 a.m. or whatever.
We'll see what time it is.
Well, shit. We can just build William's vault off stream tonight and go get some fried... Like, can you imagine just be like, bye, we're going to get fried pickles.
You can't do the man like that.
I can. Like, I'm still going to build his board. It just may not be on stream. That's all. Which is probably good because I need some... I need to think about how I want to get him his stuff and build some stuff for him. And, like, it's just nice to, like, build off stream because I can do it at my pace. Like, that's why I did the bolt, my bolt off stream, is because I just kind of got to do it at my pace, which is, you know, there's something to be said about that. Reimer says, wouldn't blame you, honestly, and see, William gave me the thumbs up. As long as he gets his boards, that's all I care about. I appreciate the content.
That's all he cares about.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the content, because, like, next week I do want to build, like, 1 or 2 more of his, for sure. But I want to build the moon boot on stream. I did get a moon boot, so I do want to build that.
You need to make a board that's called the sun shoe.
The what?
The sun shoe.
The sun shoe? No. I'm letting Doof run with his stuff. Yeah. No, we're good. I caught it. Let's see. What else I got to build? There's something else.
I'll bring you 67% next week.
Yeah, that's true. The Gen 2, right?
Yeah, man. This is a month for boards for me. Which is not a lot. It's only
you haven't even got my other one yet.
I know.
You good for that? You need a little time? You alright?
I'm fine.
Okay.
He said it's like 4 weeks or something.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
When this shit ships, then I'll worry about it.
Yeah.
That stream coming up in March. Hopefully March. Hopefully March. I'm hopeful. If not, it'll be at the end of March after I've had like a little bit of time. It's gonna be a bomb ass stream.
No time, no sleep, but a little bit of time.
Yeah, no sleep. Yeah, it's gonna be a bomb ass stream. Just come prepared. For those of you in here, come prepared to that stream. When I'll give you plenty of warning. I promise you, plenty of warning. Probably a month's notice. We're gonna have an awesome time.
It's about a month now.
No. Like, yeah, I think it's towards the end. Just we'll see how the timing. She love you long time. $15 anything you want.
I learned to make bunbo.
Me love you long time.
Bunbo who?
Where'd you see it? Oh,
Tears.
Yeah, Bunbo who? Dating a woman from South Vietnam. That's why Reimer said me love you long time. That's kind of racist, Reimer. Reimer's a racist. I just called it out. I'm just kidding. He's not a racist. I don't think he's racist.
He is now.
He might be.
See, okay, here's the other thing we were talking about earlier.
Oh, see, William said late March. I think it's April, though, William, because I'm getting mine Cerakoted, by the way. But that's not why that stream's going to be exciting. Just saying.
Speaking about the bolt
that
you're working on.
Yes.
When I said that I've been looking for like an Alice style, 40-ish. It was having a metal case.
Right, you didn't want the acrylic. You didn't want the acrylic And honestly, like, I may upset some people. The Prime Elise is not good. And the polycarbonate version especially just sounds like shit. So that's what I said. Reimer, am I famous enough to be canceled? I don't know yet.
Do you have a season 1 and are you on Netflix?
Yeah, that's really a question. PC Locust kind of slaps though. All right, well I haven't tried that, so that I can't tell you. Unless you had one at the meetup coffee, I didn't try it. I don't think.
You're really good at putting these sockets in this bag.
Thanks. I built an acrylic Locust. Remember the beans one?
I do. That was like one of the first.
It was an early stream for me. And then we gave it away. We gave away the bean board.
I totally did the raffle for that, and my wife was like, I really hope you don't win that.
Your wife's so supportive of you.
Gosh, she really is, though.
Oh,
Not with keyboards.
that's funny. She was like, I hope you don't win that. That's
She's
so
mad, and maybe not perfect. It's warranted why she is mad and frustrated at keyboard stuff.
She's waiting
the
forever.
one set she ever wanted
Was Ramsey's,
was
right?
Ramsey's.
Yep.
And I was like, sweet, it's for your birthday. I think the group buy was April of 2021.
Bless your heart.
And she kept asking me, like, when is it gonna be here? It's almost been 2 years. It's been 22 months.
Oh.
And so she has no. I don't blame her. If that was your first group buy experience,
That sucks.
Yeah.
Is that GMK set? Or is SA?
SA.
SA Ramsey's, yeah. I don't know what's going on with SP.
I mean, I was about to say, it's not even a GM. Like, I thought GMK was the only one with terrible lead times, but I guess it's just everybody.
GMK posted that video, or someone posted that video of GMK and their new
Their
robots.
new machining, yeah.
And everybody's
One at
just
a time.
everybody's like, that's why my set took 3 years. I'm like, you're not original. Just shut the fuck up. You're not original.
Oh, come on. Let them have some fun. Everyone's got to poke the bear, make fun
I guess. Like, I just don't find the fun in it. Like,
Not
it's
anymore?
whatever. Yeah, it's whatever.
Why? Because it's been overdone, or because it's really a problem?
Because like people will like bitch about the stupid stuff. Like, what's it matter? My keyboard shows up, or my kit shows up, and it's all fucked up anyway. And I'm like, at least you have the keys in there. Like, that's the whole point of the sorting machines, is that there's less human error.
Wow.
And you get what you want.
I thought you would have maybe not been as cringy about it, but at least agreed with it. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some pleb over here.
I just don't find the point in bitching about manufacturing times. Like, they are what they are. And either buy it or don't. But if you're not buying, shut the fuck up.
Wow. All right. Well, you know what? I'll not complain about it anymore.
Well, I'm saying, like, you can, if you are participating and be like, man, this wait is taking forever, that's one thing. But if you're like in there and you're like, I'll never support GMK and their lead times are stupid and this is stupid, and I'm like,
well, no.
You ever buy a GMK set? No. Okay, well then be quiet.
Yeah, well, that's different.
I do feel bad people have to wait like 3 years or 2 years.
I mean, that is a problem.
But it does seem like a lot of that is actually the vendors and not GMK themselves.
Really?
Yeah, like color matching and trying to get the like the back and forth, and that's what, at least I get the sense that's a lot of the times that's what the issue is. But as you said, what do we know? We're just plebs. I'm not a vendor.
I just feel like I have an opinion and it's wrong again. So
I don't know that it's wrong. You just have an opinion.
Well, earlier you said I had an opinion and it was wrong.
That opinion earlier was wrong.
What was it?
I don't even remember.
See, doesn't matter. We're all gonna die anyway. It doesn't matter.
You just have to know you're gonna pay, and when it shows is when it shows. Yep.
Just be kind to people, and it doesn't matter. We're all gonna die.
Be kind. Rewind.
That's a cool movie.
Fucking Men in Black.
No, it was an actual movie. Wasn't there a Be Kind Rewind?
Oh, there might have been. I was just thinking the line in. Was it Men in Black?
Same era.
Or was it Toy Story? No.
It was not Toy Story. Sorry. I know that. Because I've watched Toy Story 1, 2, we skipped 3, and 4.
It was Men in Black 2. And they opened the locker for Kay. And the aliens are like worshipping like something, and it's like he's like, we're the leader, be kind, rewind, and they all go in unison, be kind, rewind. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I remember that. He opened up like a subway locker or something. Like he was in a subway station and like, yeah, the Balchinian, right? Right, coffee.
Oh my gosh, was that a
what?
Balchin?
The Balchinian, yeah. And he says, Will Smith's character says to Tommy Lee Jones, he's like, he's a Balchinian, Kay, and he pulls down the turtleneck scarf or whatever, and there's balls, and he kicks him in the chin, and he's like, ah, and yeah.
What a weird movie.
It was. I actually think the first movie had one of the best lines ever.
Which one?
Where they're sitting on the bench and he's like, they're scared. He's like, people are smart. Yeah, he's like, a person is smart. People are dumb, panicky animals, and you and I know it. And I'm like, that's so very true. Like, that is a true statement in a fictional movie.
How do you know it's fictional?
I don't. You know what? I do think aliens exist. I do.
Oof.
I don't think that's a bad take. Think about how many freaking galaxies there are in our universe. We cannot be the only ones. If we want to get all weird and like get people into like existential crises and shit, think about it.
I mean, there's a lot of, you know...
There's trillions of galaxies, and in those galaxies there are trillions of planets. And we're the only ones? No fucking way. No way. No way. That's not possible.
I mean, you could always bring up some of the most common things to talk about when we talk about aliens, like Fermi paradox, or I had another one.
I just hope that they're smart enough to, like, they're so advanced. They're like, yeah, we're staying the fuck away from those people. Like, that's what I hope. There's no benefit to finding out the aliens are real, in my opinion.
They either exist or they don't.
Well, I mean, they've got those videos from the government with the UFOs, that like the little pill-shaped ones that like dove into the ocean. That's kind of weird, right? You think there's a galaxy where that is delivered? Yeah, I think there's a parallel universe in which the Royal is like the most successful Group I runner of all time, and has like, oh wow, thanks Steel Series, and has delivered like 20 different Group buys, and the Avenue made him super popular and super successful, and he ran 4 more rounds of it. That's what I think. There's an alternate universe where that actually happened.
So now we got aliens in the galaxies. Now we got parallel universes.
Yeah.
I am not intoxicated enough for this conversation.
I think the parallel universes part kind of creeps me out, because like this idea that like everything you do
branches.
Yeah.
Times however many.
Infinity.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking infinity. That's crazy. Hell, Lyria too. I don't know the Lyria. I don't know, or Lyra. I don't know that one. I just know Avenue. I think that dude had a mental health episode and just disappeared. That's what I think happened. Because he was working in the healthcare industry when COVID hit. So
probably.
Part of me just says he had a mental health episode and said, F it, I'm out, and took everybody's money, and that's what happened.
Probably shouldn't have done that, but...
Well, it is what it is. That's what happens to some people, unfortunately.
Yep.
There are a parallel universe where you only build full-size boards.
Yeah!
That's a good one, Reimer.
So, earlier we were talking about Dead Space, right?
Yeah.
So, So, do you know anything about the Fermi paradox?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I just said, yeah, when you said it, just to be
so
cool.
I thought you did. Okay, well, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I'm not an expert on it, but I like to quote it a lot anytime aliens come up.
Uh-huh.
But one of the theories on why...
Thank you, Reimer.
Why we haven't had contact, or what we think of contact from aliens, is that one of the theories is that there is a, lack of a better word, like a predator species. Like there's a intelligent sentient life or life form that is so advanced that when a certain intelligent life on another galaxy, another planet, reaches a certain threshold, it just comes out and wipes it out or consumes all its resources, because it sees it as a threat. So like in Dead Space, spoilers, there is a life form that is absorbing the galaxy's organic matter, right? So like, and it waits for a species to develop technologically or whatever before it goes and consumes it. So like, that's one of the theories, is we're not advanced enough to come in contact with this super hyper advanced species because they're waiting. Anyway,
isn't that kind of like the theory with or the story plotline with Eternals from Marvel?
I'm not a
but instead of like destroying, it's that humanity is built up enough where they can form out of the planet or something like that.
I'm not a comic guy.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I could have sworn like that's the plot.
I'm pretty like Mass Effect, which is another video game series. The Reapers is another. It's a pretty common sci-fi, I won't say trope,
yeah,
but it's fun. I don't know.
God damn it! Both of those broke. God damn, dude.
What happened?
The little like side leggies. It's not gonna affect anything, but like, disappointed how hard it is to get these stabs in here.
Did you have this much trouble with your board?
A little bit. We're good. I just don't know where that black piece went, but
there's one up there.
These?
I thought those were talking about.
No, those are clips. Those clip into the.
I just thought you said black piece. That was black piece.
Yeah, TX stabs are kind of unique. I actually really like them for a lot of reasons. I don't like them for some, but they're pretty good. So.
Well, I started talking about Fermi paradox, and the chat died.
Oh.
They're like, Dan's talking about stupid stuff again. Now we're gonna go.
Fucking Dan.
Dang, it's killed the chat.
Dan, you killed it.
I do that with my in-law. My in-laws brother or sister-in-laws.
Nope.
Watch it, man.
We're good.
We all have a group chat, and every time I comment on anything,
They stop.
They just stop talking.
That's really fucked up, man. That's not nice. Why are people not nice?
I don't think it's... I don't know. And then they got to the point where I was just posting, like, really... I don't know, like, really weird pictures, and they always had to do with, like, weird food.
What is... Okay, I was going to say, what is weird pictures?
Well, okay, yeah, sorry, that was kind of vague. So, like, for instance, it was a picture of, like, a beer, like an aluminum can, but the marketing and everything on the side was for Vienna sausages. So it was like a Vienna sausage beer. Just like weird food that you like look at like, oh, that's disgusting. So I would just post that. I'll find it. You know, one will pop up on a Reddit or something. Like, sending that to the group.
No wonder they're like that.
I'm like that now.
Okay.
Not that I kill the chat every time I try to say something.
I keep to myself with my in-laws. Yeah, my wife's got a group chat with all her family, and I am not part of that, and I don't ever want to be part of that.
Mine are great. I don't have.
They also like gaslight my wife, and I'm like, can we not do that, please?
Wow,
like,
that's not good.
Yeah, I'm like, can we please not? Like, my wife is a saint, and you guys are just trying to gaslight her. Like, come on now.
Gaslight about what? You know what?
Stupid stuff. No, it's alright. Stupid stuff.
I think I just realized why this is called the bolt.
Why is that?
Because the middle looks like a little lightning bolt.
I guess, or
no?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know why. I mean, it's his theme. That's what he wanted. So
I really liked his 50. I guess
V50.
Yeah,
with the numpad.
I thought it was kind of cool.
You're a numpad guy, aren't you?
I haven't been since I started doing 40s. I mean, one of my layers is a numpad, but that might be common.
I think that's pretty common. Look at that. Look. We're going in, sort of, maybe, kind of.
Oh, my word.
Who's not cooperating? Who's not playing nicely?
Oh, I heard something.
Yeah, we're clicking in the space. We're good. Come on, play nice. Who's not playing nice? These middle ones. There we go. We're getting them in there. Look at that.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. We're almost to the part where you get to put together your board and put the cool keycaps on it. We're almost there, bud.
I have the 50 case. Just the case?
I have his PCB, I think. I'm pretty sure I have the PCB here.
It reminded me of and I know you don't care for TKC, but
yeah, fuck TKC.
Their candy bar I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw the
first
that
one.
got a lot of people into the idea of 40s, honestly, though. So I guess props to TKC for that piece, but fuck them for everything else.
Well, why? Or do we not even talk about it?
I mean, they just screwed a lot of people with key sets, and they fucked up the minivan release for a long time.
You gotta remember, I don't know a lot of the
lure.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I don't want to say drama. Yeah, history might be a better word. Yeah.
You know what's a better word? These nuts.
No, I don't think it's better.
Got him.
Your opinion's wrong.
Got him.
The 40s lore. Isn't there a wiki that's
There's like one for Evan.
Yeah.
For Trash Man.
Did he do that or did someone else?
Someone else did.
Oh, it was
Maxim.
Yeah. That's kind of funny.
Why is this struggling a little bit? What are we struggling with?
Well, that sounded good.
No, we're good. We're good. It's just clicking.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's just got to click into the plate and click into place. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, we're fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. We're all right. We straight. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Press. All right, cool.
All your monitors fall.
Oh, did they? They just shut.
It's fine.
Yeah, they tend to. All right, bring that case over here. Let me see that case, baby.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh, I was just say, let me see that case, baby girl. Why are we the way that we are?
I'm the way I am. I can't speak for you. Look at that. I love a theme.
Ooh.
It's coming together. It's all coming together now.
Excuse me.
What was that? The Emperor's...
What?
It's that Disney movie from like the 90s, early 2000s.
Emperor's New Clothes?
The Emperor's New Groove.
New Groove, yeah.
I think it was that movie. It might have been Hercules. It's the guy like, it's all coming together now.
Yeah. I remember Hercules.
It's a really weird movie.
Yeah.
The mid the 90s Disney movies were just weird. And I only say that because we're trying to go through the Disney catalog with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
It is Big Dan. Or I am Big Dan. Yes!
Hey, that's Evan.
Yes, your question is yes.
That's Evan. The damn keyboards.
Yeah, but we're stuck on like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. Like, those movies aren't nice, man. Peter Pan. Terrible movies.
Dude, are you kidding? Like, friggin' Little Mermaid is horrendous.
It's terrible.
She's 14.
I know, I don't really want to talk about it.
He's like, oh, I will not have my daughter, you know. And I'm like, why is your daughter even thinking about marriage at 14? What the hell's wrong with you?
Because the Disney not equation, but you know, it's like you know, we need a princess who has this problem, and the only way to fix it is true love. And it's
but they're not like that anymore. But they were back in the day.
Then even up to why are we talking about Disney movies?
Also, Cinderella is boring as shit.
It's boring, and
we're talking about it because we're parents. That's why.
Right? No, that's fine.
I'm not keeping up with chat. You need to keep up with chat for me.
Well, your head's in the way.
Oh. You got called Dirty Dan.
I thought Ryan was saying that he's Dirty Dan.
Oh, maybe he is. I don't know.
Growing up, I'm not a big sports guy.
Okay, I knew that.
I know you know that, but well, I guess yeah.
Evan says, "I love Cinderella. Change your life if the right shoe fits." Yeah.
Change your life if the right shoe fits.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, you know, if something makes sense, change your whole life. Go for it.
Anyway, so my dad tried to get me into sports, right? Mm-hmm. Which is fine. Not try to get me into them, but so I played basketball, I played baseball, I played football, if you can imagine that. And,
I mean, you're big enough.
Soccer. Oh, fuck, man. Trying here. I'm trying to lose weight.
No, I didn't mean like you're fat. I mean, it's like you're big. Yeah.
But there was a picture of me in baseball when I was like 7 or 8, and there was a picture of me like really zoomed in. It's like a side profile picture. I'm really zoomed in on the ball or whatever's going on, and the bottom of the frame it says Eagle Eye Dan on it, right? Mm-hmm. And I thought that was so cool that someone had given me the nickname Eagle Eye Dan, and it was like framed. It was on like my mom's nightstand for like years, and I found out like obviously when I like went to college or something, they were moving and they were packing it up, that the name of the photographer
is Eagle.
His like company or
Eagle Eye Dan.
Eagle Eye Dan. I was like, no,
not you.
You're gonna take this away from me.
You are not the father.
You're not the father.
I don't know why that one came out.
Wow, it's terrible.
Yeah, I am terrible. I know.
No, it was terrible that my childhood nickname was.
You thought it was Eagle Eye Dan.
I already knew you were terrible. I don't have to.
Oh, okay. I am pretty terrible. Come on, we all found out 2 weeks ago.
Mermaids age at a different rate than humans. I don't buy that for 1 minute.
What's up, Raish?
Poor, terrible.
Poor
storytelling.
14, my ass. Okay.
Wait, what?
What? That man should have gone to jail for child endangerment.
Even Snow. You know what? We've been Snow White. It's been the movie to get my oldest to fall asleep, like on the weekends. Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Mine's on the good stuff now. Toy Story, Wreck-It Ralph. She watched Wreck-It Ralph 2 tonight.
Toy Story 4, I still cry at the end. Every time I cry.
I haven't seen the end of 4.
The end's the best part. You need to watch it.
Forget the marriage stuff. She sells her soul for legs for Little Mermaid. Yeah, that's very true. Just some fucked up Disney plots.
Yeah,
Yeah, even if they were, William, like, it's still fucked up, like, right?
But I don't think it's happening or will happen. But part of me is like, okay, what is this teaching my kid? Like,
yeah,
I don't think any of it's like being imprinted on her. But it's like,
but like the newer movies, like Moana, much better.
Dude, when we watched Moana for like 6 months straight every night when she was like 2 years old, or I don't remember. I love that movie.
Just wanna say you're welcome.
Okay, I don't know if you know this. I went through this rabbit hole of some Moana theories. When she.
You still can't in Alabama with parental consent.
I'm from Alabama. Sorry, but I don't.
Roll Tide!
No, did not go to. No. Roll Tide, Paul. Yep. They killed our trees. I hate that. Look, a theme!
God
Look
damn,
how
this
good
thing
that looks.
still's not focusing.
Can you fix your camera?
Not without turning it off and like turning it back on.
Well, that's how you fix everything.
Well, actually, I think I can. Hold on. We're gonna see if I can fix the autofocus.
Make sure your pants are on, please.
My pants are on. Shut the fuck up.
What were we talking about before that?
I don't know. Alabama Roll Tide.
No, I was starting to slap my hands and everything. War Eagle, thank you, War Eagle, Evan. Yes.
That's where my wife went.
Me too. Did we already know that? I'm
I don't
getting
know.
hyper. I don't know why. I got through my sleepy phase and now my adrenaline kicked back in. Oh, Moana, the Moana theory.
Yeah.
When she crashes the boat and like before the point where she crashes her boat and before she gets on the island with
The Rock.
Yeah, she died, and now she's in the underworld. And the only way that mortal it actually follows the is it Polynesian? Wow,
Yeah,
it's really bad.
Samoan.
Yeah.
Is that why she sees the grandma?
That's why she sees the grandma. That's why she can go fight the
fucking
crab. There's like all these little things that like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good theory.
It's really dark.
So you go back and watch it. I bet you'd be like, oh, that's the only way.
That theory is sponsored by Milkus, by the way. Sorry, I had to.
Though I hate those movies aren't darker because if you read some of the actual books prior to the Disney,
bust out that key set, homie.
Sorry, geez, I'm trying to catch up on chat.
I am letting you catch up.
Here's your 40s. Open those up.
Sorry.
Jeez. Yeah, aren't they based on like the Brothers Grimm stories, or am I misinterpreting that? William, is it William?
Oh, you let me open this.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Do your job.
Ooh, 40 set.
I would have gone.
By the way, look at this 40s kidding, y'all.
Great. Hey, it has compact. Who cares?
That's some 40s kidding. Let's go.
Sitting here hating. Oh, so you're gonna be sitting here hating on
I'm
this?
Not hating. I'm just saying that's some 40s compact.
You're being sarcastic.
Better than Olivia R1. Yeah, I said it. You know what had the greatest 40s compact?
What were you getting on to me for? Like
Terminal R1. Terminal R1 had the greatest 40s compact.
Hold on, we gotta catch up on this. We got people talking again. I killed the chat. Now it's back.
All right. Sorry. I hate those movies aren't darker because if you read some of those actual books prior to their Disneyfication, they are dark. That's true. Reimer said something was super cute, but I don't know what
probably
he
me.
said.
It's me.
Oh, okay.
It's me in my shirt. Hold on, let me take my glasses off.
Evan would have gone to Auburn if he had moved away.
That's what I wanted to see because I saw Evan said that. Hey man, next time we meet, I'll give you a War Eagle.
Coffee said hit the giant enemy crab in its weak spot for massive damage.
When he goes down the Tamatoa.
Oh yeah.
Or she goes.
Yeah.
Tamatoa, you know. So,
yeah, the crab that collects everything is a fucking klepto.
I think he does have like a weak spot on his back.
Probably.
Critical damage.
Gotta recommend Number Blocks on Netflix for your kid. Hedgie straight up taught my kid math concepts. It's actually great children's programming. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. She's really into counting. Like tonight, my humble brag tonight. She's like, Daddy, that's a triangle. I'm like, that's right. She says, triangle has 3 sides. And I was like, wow. And I was like, how many sides does a square have? And she's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And I'm like, wow, that's so great.
That's awesome.
I said, all right, I got a hard one. I said, how many sides does a hexagon have? And she goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm like, damn it, so close. So she failed that part. So
the beige with the keycaps. Yeah, man. Hey, we're getting. Yep. I like a theme. I say that every time.
I'm gonna have to put foam in this motherfucker.
You had to do it on yours. Why didn't you?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I just want to see what it sounded like first. Oh, you doing it? Blue, nice accented arrows.
That's the only blue that'll fit because this won't. That obviously won't fit because that's the R2.
Yeah, they never do the accented stuff for 40s kit because it's an extra keycap and it costs money. So
I mean, it's really
unless you're EPBT and you gave me EPBT Soju, thanks Evan, and that had like 4 different accent colors. It's insane. I'll have to show you the whole kit.
Number blocks. Isn't that the one with didn't like Cheech from Cheech and Chong? They like have really cool.
That sounds good. Like there's no rattle. What?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I mean, I'm not an experienced streamer keyboard guy.
Yeah, noob. You know you love me.
You want me to? Yeah, I guess the only thing.
Do I? Do I want you
to? Okay, number blocks. They have. Keeps interrupting me. Jesus. Here, take this.
Mm-hmm.
They have like a lot of guests. Like I think I remember Cheech or what you need.
1.75 shift.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, oops, should have been on that, but you're right. It came
you're
with
good. Number blocks
has a lot of guest people on. I think that's all I was gonna say.
Okay.
EBT. How much was that 40s kit? 6. Yeah, I mean, it was expensive. I think I mean, you could go look. I got it from. Is it Canon Keys? Yeah, I'm not proud about the amount of money I spent on these cats. I got the base kit. Where's the?
It is what it is.
I got the base kit, and I got the 40s kit, obviously.
Oh,
And guess what? It was in stock, and it got to me in 4 days. 5 days.
You do have non-accented arrows if you would like. Just saying.
I want the blue.
Okay, you want the blue. Okay.
I need a little bit of pop.
Okay. You just don't want to mute yourself out completely?
I don't. It needs a little... I really wish I could get like a...
God, new GMK caps feel so nice.
He's not the 40... He's not the... Oh, he's not
Wait,
the 40 streamer.
Who's not the 40 streamer? Me?
I guess you.
Damn. I thought I was the 40s guy.
Ridge Racer. Gotta recommend number block. Okay, Ridge Racer. Some or how much is that? 40 Yeah. I think I paid something crazy like 180. I think the base kit was 160 or something.
Oi. Oi.
And so I think the Dan isn't the.
Hedgie is all that is 40 streaming. Oh, okay.
Look at this. This is great, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I like
this
it.
has been a fun stream. This has been a very fun stream. That's why I'm gonna build.
These look so much more white on this camera than they do.
I know they do. I know this camera like
doesn't look bad.
it
but...
just adds like contrast.
See, I
and saturation.
really wish I could get like a.
This does look much more. These look less yellow in person, more like beige.
Wow, it's like it goes
Tan,
with,
more tan.
It's like it goes with e-beige, huh?
A little bit. It's a nice compliment to it. I'm surprised blue is a compliment to beige.
I like it because the legends are actually blue.
Tinner says Larry, the only 40 streamer. Keep new stream some 40 stuff, but I'm like literally only 40s for the most part. Oh yeah, fucking Alice layouts. The N doesn't go there if you don't remember. You'll need to put like a function or something else there.
Wait, really?
Yes, because B is with your left hand. You can put another B there if you want. We don't have one for your. You do. You have another B because they always assume for the Alice layouts because some people type B with the wrong fucking hand too.
Well, let me see how I type B. I need to. Give me that one. Give me yours.
Give me.
Give me yours. Give me yours. Okay.
Evan says put the extra B on. Put the B on these nuts. Got him.
It's the Y. The Y is where I'm crossing over.
Yeah.
I use.
Okay. So you use B in the right position.
What would I put there? I really
also,
don't.
I'm gonna flash my layout on yours just so that I can make sure that it works correctly.
What else could go there? That's.
You can put like a function key. Like
I'd rather do function than.
Okay, then a little function key.
Out of what I have, I guess.
And then you need a one U for over here. Which one?
I mean, I would like the. But do I?
You want
like
that?
This
You
right
want
here?
the question mark one?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Some people don't like it because it's not a modifier color. So.
Oh no, I'd rather have the
Okay.
key I'm actually going to use.
Okay.
What modifier?
There you go, sir. That's why I put Alex's cool little artist in there because I'm awesome and so's Alex.
God, I wish the escape was blue.
There we go.
Love it.
This is not as yellow in person, I promise you. It's more tan. Tan everywhere.
Dan Tan?
No, Jan tan everywhere. It's a nice board. Hedgie B shaming. Wow. Evan said don't put the B there. Don't put the function there. He said just put the other B.
Oh, it is a different color. Yeah, here.
You want to put the other B there?
It does look weird now, I think.
It doesn't sound awful. Need to get these lubed. They'll sound a little deeper.
That's the thing. Do I want the B that's the same color as the rest of the...
You should put the function right here. That's what you should do. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, put the B there. That's fine.
Okay, move it. Yeah, the function should go there.
Yeah, it should. And then you just forego the question mark or the forward slash.
I'll still use it as a...
What do you think I do? That's a question mark.
I don't know what you do. You have weird layouts.
No, I don't. That's a question mark, and that's what you're supposed to do. And you just...
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's how the arrow layout works. That's the awesome way.
Cool. Hey, I'm glad I have you here. Everyone needs an eBay. I didn't want eBay.
Yeah, these need to be lubed. You didn't want eBay?
I wanted E-White, but then I saw Birch on eBay. I was like, nope, that's it. That's it.
I promise you made the right choice.
Because
eBay looks nice.
Yeah, it's great.
And it does go well with Birch. All right, file. Save current layout. We're gonna save it to downloads, I guess. Bolt layout. And then what we can do, which is really nice, is we unplug this.
And then it'll automatically flash it into it.
It should. I think. Yep. And then I can file load save layout bolt. Yes. There you go. Now I can test to make sure everything works.
Wow, he's smart.
Vile is great, and I don't think enough people know that. Maybe walnut will be beige. Hey, there we go.
Well, I saw a not 40 that was.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh yeah, that's function. Right function? It's something. I don't remember what it is. Yay, we didn't bend any pins. We did good.
Man, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. Now you have a hot swap, beige, Alice layout.
I think that looks great. What's your honest opinion if you didn't know me and you just saw this?
Like if I saw us at a meetup?
Yeah. Your honest opinion. Obviously,
nice
I want you to be honest with me.
Not my favorite. Like I don't love beige, but it's pretty nice.
Yeah, because
like,
you're a color. I mean, you like colors and
yeah,
that's fine. Okay, but do you agree that?
Evan
I know you don't like the caps.
Evan says he bends at least one switch pin every time he does.
That's what. Yep. It's actually right here.
And you want to put P work on beige, it'll probably still look fucking awesome.
Because paperwork does yeah, it looks good. In
paperwork is the every board set. That's what it is.
I don't know. Would a light gray and a beige go together?
Yeah, they work. They do.
I totally believe
it. The color mods might not as much, but I feel like they would in this case.
It goes great.
I need to get DCS paperwork. That's what I need to get.
Is that the sculpted?
That's DCS profile. I just need to get that. Yeah.
Is that sculpted?
I don't know what the fuck DCS is.
Because DSA is flat, right?
Yeah, it's sculpted. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Not DSA.
Isn't there another one?
Huh?
Isn't there another D something?
There's
DSA,
there's
DCS, and
DCS, DSS.
What's that one?
DSS is like DSS Neon Knights, where it's the very like thin but like sculpted keycaps. Yeah.
Okay.
Sculpted DSA. Looks way better than the first layout you had the caps in. Oh, okay. There's D's nuts. That was good. That was good.
I got a good laugh out of it.
Spherical sculpt.
That's right. I was trying to remember. Wait, so
trying to remember D's nuts.
Looks way better than the first layout you had the caps in. Meaning.
I don't know. I have no idea what that meant.
I was trying to figure out what the.
Oh, DCX.
See,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. There's like 3 or 4 or 5 different D something something.
All right. Yeah. Do we want to hear it? Do we want to hear how this sounds?
I mean,
do we want to compare to other boards? Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to go over here. Mute your ass. All right.
Here, I don't know what to do with these.
Let's see how this sounds. That sounds pretty damn good.
I don't think it needs foam.
No, I think you're all right. There's a tiny bit of ping, but that happens with that 1.75. But these lubed, they'll sound even better, and they'll feel better. Look at that.
Now I got to learn how to type correctly.
And then here's the difference between mine with the TTC Purple Flames.
A little softer.
A little bit, but this sounds awesome. Sounds pretty good without lube. It just needs a little lube and springs. Because the springs on the broken in creams sound like shit. Because they've been activated 300,000 times. They've been slapping nuts. So you know, like...
That's a dad laugh.
Yeah, because...
So I sent the guy I bought these from, just as a little backstory.
Is that your pasting?
That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I sent him a message. The guy I bought these from, And I said, I'm finally using these switches I bought from you like a year and a half ago. And he's like, oh, cool. You'll have to send me the picture, whatever. And he said, we're now up to 640,000 and 1.2 million actualization. I can't say that word. And I'm just like, at what point does it? At what point does it not matter? You know?
I don't know. Planters needs to sponsor the stream because of the nuts.
Another good laugh.
We are nuts. We talk about nuts. We eat these nuts. I don't know. Like
I can't not laugh like that when I
No, remember the stream is sponsored by Milkus, the milk yogurt drink from Korea.
Have you drank most of that?
Yeah, I have.
Well, listen, I think this looks great.
I think it does too. And I apologize to William. I will build this a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, I'll just go through. Like, I'll probably build it tomorrow.
What a dream.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Milkus these nuts from heaven.
2 aluminum bolts.
And the same desk. What a dream. That's nice. Yeah, hey, Forbidden, what's going on? How are you?
Here you go. Get that.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Get that.
Jackie did well with this board. Like, honestly, like, they look good.
I know it's probably going to sound cheesy or cringy, whatever the kids say nowadays.
That rainbow.
From getting this board was an experience. From talking to Jackie, ordering it, getting it quickly, the packaging, the branding, everything. I know that's not super common, at least in my experiences, unless you're buying from like a big vendor. This has been just a cool experience. I wish, and it's just him. It's just him. I would love to see this stuff, and I know that's more money and stuff to get branding and all that and special packaging, but it was an experience getting this.
It was relatively affordable too.
Yeah, I don't care how that sounds. It was an experience getting it.
Forbidden says he's waiting on his to arrive from his address proxy. So that's cool. And yeah, you'll enjoy it, man. It's a nice board, and I say man, sorry, you'll enjoy it as a person. I don't want to assume gender, so it's not a good idea. I like Jackie's boards because most of them are minivan compact. Like, they follow the same thing, right? Like, I could go put this exact layout on my piano black minivan, and I don't have to, the keycaps are what I have or what I need, which is kind of cool too. So, Rage says if that was cringe, I'm too old to understand why.
Well, I don't know. I feel like
I don't think it was. You think you're still newer to like doing these types of processes?
I guess I meant I didn't want it to sound like I was promoting or like hyping on someone for having like calling an experience. Some people might say, "Why?" That sounds weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. See, Forbidden says so. Quickly design, get protos going, produce them. Good prices, and you get them quickly.
Yeah, I mean it's good.
Still waiting on Seraphim. Seraphim will be a nice board that he's that's in IC.
I don't think I saw that channel.
Dedicated arrows, a little spaced out. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, go check that out. It starts with S. Yeah, it's in his server. Seraphim. Here, I'll pull it up.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't see because the way that the
Oh, it's an IC. Oh,
yeah, it's an IC. That's why.
I thought it was icing. I thought it was something weird. Okay.
Yeah, and the renders look really nice.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's a cool looking board.
Badge or something on the right?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's kind of cool. Been waiting for that one for a while.
Oh, you had a.
The only cringy part of the stream is how Hedgie inserts all his switches at once. That's funny. Was being annoyed. Went to step away from Twitch. Okay, that's all right, William. That's when you get back, you get back. No big deal. I feel like I'm losing my voice. What the fuck?
You're talking too much.
Probably. But yeah, I really like your board. Sounds nice. You are a theme guy. You said that. For anyone who doesn't know, by the way, I kind of themed mine. I put TTC purple flames in, so I've got purple switches in the purple board. I just didn't put purple keycaps on it. I feel like that would have been too much.
Well, it's paperwork, so you got one kind of purpley.
Yeah, I got a purple keycap over there. It's fine, whatever.
I know a lot of people like feel. Everything about keyboards is preference. My thing is if everything themes together.
There you go. Drop test. I'm not gonna drop his board. Oh, maybe I am.
You just did it.
Maybe I am.
That was B-stock.
That's why we have the desk mat. Yeah, that's why we have the desk mat. But I did put. I didn't put the feet that come with it on. I put clear bump-ons just because they're a little bit smaller, and they're less like, obtrusive or whatever. Did you say God I look so good or God it looks so good?
I said it looks so good.
I thought you said God I look so good. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, I was trying to give you
Mr. Self-centered. Like, all right.
I was talking about you.
We're just gonna go like this and just be like, okay. So anyway,
I think it looks great.
I'm happy. It's a nice build. And it only took under 2 hours, so we did pretty good.
You did great.
We did pretty good.
I really appreciate
I feel bad. I was trying to do 2, but we'll just come back and build this, or I'll build it off stream, something like that. That'd be nice. Yeah, manifestation. That's right? What's that? Snoop Dogg's got that album out right now, where it's like he's doing like nursery rhymes, and he also does like a a self-affirmation thing.
Yeah, it's like a
he's like, I am good looking, I am smart, I am powerful. Like that's awesome, dude. Yeah. Also, but finding out that for a verse on a song, you know he charges $250,000 to be on your album.
No.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Evan says, "Whoa, you're not doing the other one? Don't wuss out. It is late, homie. It's 11 o'clock. You know me. I start winding down. It's hard to. Light is very bright. Like I don't understand. Like it wears on you.
Don't lie, because you know you're gonna stay up for another like 4 hours playing Warzone or something. So.
I actually have not played Warzone a lot. We've been hanging out in voice chat. Maybe in like 30 minutes, move over to voice chat in Evan's server. So if you guys want to come hang out, we'll do that. Maybe play some Crunker. If you have not played Crunker, it's a first-person shooter. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds fun.
It is fun, actually. It's a ton of fun. We always hang out late in the stream, in the server. It's kind of nice. So
wish I had a PC.
Maybe that'll be the plan. I think that'll be. I'm gonna hang out in voice. Anybody's welcome to come join if you want to. Don't be shy. We do have a good time.
Probably shouldn't talk much because your voice does sound like it's gone.
I don't care. Whatever.
Don't get me sick, bro.
It's not like I'm in sales, right? Evan says it's a chill place to chill. That's right. That's right. So that's where you guys are. Yeah, Luke. You can always come and hang out there. Are there any more aluminum bolts left? What did Jackie say? I think there's very little right now, right? But he's restocking or something?
Honestly, when I messaged, and this was three or 4 weeks ago at this point. Well, not 4 weeks.
I'd delete that coffee and then just do that separately. Just saying. I don't know if we want to upset anybody.
I think he restocks a lot, but you have to... I won't say you have to, but he has like an announcements page on his server.
That's true.
He posted like, "Hey, I've got this many bolts left or whatever." So, or you can just send him a DM. He's pretty quick.
Lieutenant Dan, I'm sorry I broke your cream.
Here we go. You ready? Hey, you ready for this?
I can't believe I broke this switch.
You don't want this anymore. Look how terrible these.
Oh yeah, the potato.
Look how terrible these trays are.
Just make dusty shit over here.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, they're made out of potato, right?
Wow, it was really dusty. I'm really sorry.
It doesn't taste good.
Why would you do that?
Because they're made out of potato.
I'm leaving.
I did just bite that. I'm just saying, I did just bite that. Oh, Luke Ski says ASMR. Do an ASMR stream where it's like no talking and it's just click, click, and then like hear me breathing and then typing. Oh God, I don't know if you all want that. Hear me drinking. Go, 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 go. Like, that'd be gross.
I really like watching bushcraft videos. You know about bushcraft?
I do not.
It's like a survival video. So like, people will go out into the woods with like an axe and a few supplies.
So like the people that cook outside.
Yeah, they cook outside. They build shelters out of trees. 99% of those videos, there's no sound. It's just nature or whatever they're doing.
Ray says cockroaches eat them, so why not try a bite?
I didn't mean to get dust all your
I probably got a cockroach egg in my mouth or something right now. That's probably,
eating GMK tray.
Yeah, I mean, I did try and eat one. I just want to see what it tasted like.
Oh, my
Tastes
word.
like nothing. Tastes like potato starch.
Speaking of, we were talking about the EPBT.
Yep.
I don't care if they're plastic. I know that's terrible for the environment. Great trays.
Yeah.
Again, can't speak good enough about KBD fans.
By the way, I meant to show you the soju accent colors.
I don't see how you... Okay, listen. I don't see how y'all keep caps, unless it's DSA, in baggies. I can't remember what row ones... I mean, I know there's some pretty common ones, but I can't keep that stuff straight.
Look at all the colors. You got a dark green. Oh, I have 2 dark greens. There's a light green. There's
3 greens.
There is. There's another green, too. There's a white. Where's the other green?
You just had one.
Oh, the dark green. Yeah, there. There's 3 greens and a pink and a white.
Ooh, it's like a nice coral kind of.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And of course, on the Machida, I went with the light green with the dark green mods. Excuse me. No, there's 4 greens. Because there's mod green right there with the Machida.
Oh.
There's the mod green. Then there's the accent dark green, accent light green, and then the coral. It's crazy. There's so many colors.
When did that run? Is that a current? That's an older one. Right?
Yeah, it's a little bit older. Bags are the way, unless... Where is it? Unless you can fit all your keycaps into one of these bad boys.
Oh, look what that is.
What is that?
It looks like Olivia to me.
Yeah, it is Olivia. It is Olivia. Thank you, Evan. Appreciate that.
I just want to say that there was a time where I wanted a rose gold board, but the only thing that I could figure out would fit on it was Olivia.
Yep.
And that
you
was,
and everybody else.
Yep, everybody else. I think.
Was that rose gold board happen to be an oceanographer?
I did not want to plug it, but yes.
Okay.
Your rose gold ocean was like that's if I were to buy a rose gold, it's going to be that one.
I think Jay is ordering PCBs for those this weekend.
Good on you, Jay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good guy.
I guess still send him a couple things, but we're moving, which is great.
You're moving? You're not going to be here anymore?
No. I want to punch you. We are moving on the oceanographer group by, so we are making progress, which is great. So, yeah, I'm excited. We are got some stuff happening. Got a lot crammed in before March, hopefully mid-March, when I have to take like a little bit of a call it a siesta, little break, right? A little 3-week break or something like that.
You're about breaking 18 years. What are you talking about?
No,
fuck. Not even that. Your life. That's it, man.
It is like. I hear you never stop worrying. It's just always constant worry. So
I hate when people say, "Oh, it's 18 years, dude." If you're a good,
my dad says he still worries about me. And I'm 36. Like,
if you're a good parent, if you love your kids, I mean, that's it.
Yeah. They should have never sold my Olivia kits, especially dark. They effed it up for round 3. Yeah, I heard. I saw that the kits are all fucked up.
I think that's when I was realized that I'm never gonna get. It would have to be a round 1, right?
Yeah.
And that's just impossible to find, and it's never gonna. I can't even think of another kit that would work with rose gold. Like, are there any other?
The good news
kits?
is now you can get like cherry Olivia, like from Novelkeys, and they have other.
Does it have? I think it's.
I don't remember if it has the. Why is this always so? It's always this song that's so loud. For anybody's curious, I use Japanese lo-fi radio 24/7. Aesthetic lo-fi hip-hop music. No copyright, which is bullshit, because 2 of the songs are copyright.
That's not sponsored content, unlike Milkus.
Yeah, Milkus. The Korean drink. Milk yogurt drink. Milkus. Very good.
PBT Olivia. Okay.
Oh god, I'm so glad I haven't uploaded to YouTube in a while. Oh my god, it's so cringe.
Which part?
All the sponsorships I keep doing?
It's one.
Yeah, Milkus.
Oh yeah. I bought something from Novelkeys. What did I? Oh, well, I bought that from Keys.
Yeah.
Keys is cool. Novelkeys has got some good kits. My current supervisor, who I'm leaving that job, but he just bought Cherry Spellbook, and it's really neat.
Oh yeah, congrats by the way on your new job.
Thanks, man. Hope it works out.
Yeah. Milkus is getting mad plugs.
Yeah. The only ones they're getting, probably.
I'm waiting for someone to randomly fucking sponsor my stream.
Well, you had that one person here earlier trying to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
did ban them. I did.
That was your one chance.
Damn it! But that was for more followers. That wasn't a sponsor. That was for more followers. Yeah, yeah. So I gotta be careful with that. But awesome, man. Well, I'm glad you came over tonight. Thank you.
Thanks for having me. Sorry, William, about your traffic cone orange over here not getting built.
But... We will build it. I will build it. And then next week we're going to do the moon boot and probably
Sun Shoe.
Yeah, and then probably 2 others. So if you're interested in a moon boot, which Dr. Doof will have available soon. Yeah, Rage. I got it from the Asian market actually, which is hilarious. So if you want to come see a cool bouncy board, basically the successor to P4, which I built on stream, come see me build my moon boot, which is plate mounted and should be pretty bouncy, should be pretty good. Looking forward to that. I forget which switches I'm gonna put in there.
T1s.
No. Fuck off. I think I'm going to do the Owl Lab neon switches. I think I'm going to put these in here. I feel like that can deal with clacky switches, so it'll be good. I did order some Duroc Palms from Novelkeys. With some Duroc Palms coming in.
I like Novelkeys, even though they just kind of resell KBD stuff.
Yeah, but that's okay. That makes it easy. You don't have to pay for the overseas shipping and all that.
No, it's great. I bought something from them last year. I don't remember what it was.
They're good
Super quick, though.
They're good
great
for
customer service.
Yeah, good for switches. They got some stabs and
They got a bunch of stabs.
Oh, I have a big ass order of daughter boards, 11 daughter boards coming from Cannon Keys. So that'll be cool.
Was that for the thing?
I got that coming.
Cannon Keys, really?
Cannon
they
Keys.
do that?
Yeah, the $8 for the $8 for the unified daughter boards, which is pretty cool.
I'll ask you about that after.
Okay, yeah.
I thought they screwed something up.
I've done some stuff in the last couple of days. I've spent a lot of money for a good reason.
Not my money.
No, my money.
I know.
But I'm excited for what's coming on stream. Hopefully in the next month. Should be awesome. Should be very cool. There's a couple people in here who know exactly what's going on. So that's right. Just gotta trust me.
He bought a food truck.
I did buy a food truck. Yes, I'm gonna sell
Milkus.
I'm gonna sell Milkus out of my food truck.
Oh, there it is. You're just gonna keep
keyboard related food, right, or something like that. Keyboard themed food.
Yeah, I mean you have the boba U4Ts. You can say boba. That's your boba drink. You can name stuff after switches.
Reimer says he can't take it. He needs to know. No one knows. No one knows.
He bought a food truck. I'm spoiling it right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be keyboard themed menu items. The boba was the only one I had right now. He didn't let me name anything else, but
there you go. There you go. My wife is on Instagram. She's probably in bed, just like scrolling reels right now.
I hope she got her gas though.
Huh?
I hope she got her gas.
Oh yeah, she left already.
I know. I'm just hoping she got it.
Yeah, she did.
Should be gone for 2 hours getting gas. You think she drove to Costco?
He alluded in DMs and left me hanging. Hey, that's what we talk about. Are we talking about the thing? No, Evan, we're not. No, not that thing. Sort of, maybe, but not the thing. We're not talking about that yet.
You don't have another thing going on?
I don't know. We got multiple things going on.
It's the food truck, guys. Just leave it alone.
I'm about to unload. No, I think we're talking.
Thanks for coming to the stream.
We're talking about NIS. I think we're talking about NIS. So we're Evan and I are working on a project.
You're talking about the cryptid?
There's another thing I'm working on.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll show it to you in a few minutes.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're cool enough. I can show you.
And I'm not. Yeah,
I might, Lukeski, if you hop in, I might do that. So I'm gonna end here. I'll be in voice chat in like 20 minutes or so. We'll get Dan packed up, get the stream broken down, and then I'll probably hop in. Hope to see you guys in there. If you want to come hang, if you need a link to Evan's server, if you are not in the trash server, well, why the fuck aren't you? That's really the question.
Wow, aggressive.
I mean, it's just true. Let's see if it lets me paste. Oh, I don't think I can paste. Uh-oh. Evan may have to do it. Someone else may have to invite. Someone link it in the stream real fast.
Sensational.
If you're not in there, but you should be in there. We have a good time. It's not super active, so it's not like you have to mute a bajillion channels, which is great.
Just click right.
Refresh tells me how many people are in here. So that's cool. But I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, Evan, for the link. So come join up if you're not part of that. 20 minutes. I'll be in voice in general. Hope to see you guys there. Good night, y'all.